Greetings and salutations, Oriole Nation, and welcome to Ludington Oriole girls JV basketball action on the Oriole Sports Network. Scoop Hansen, the voice of the Orioles, with you on the play-by-play call, joined by Julia Habman as the OSN technical engineer, and Jackson Jenner as the Oriole Sports Network cameraman. We are at Manistee tonight for a girls JV, girls varsity doubleheader. We made it up here through the heavy winds. And, boy, I'll tell you, folks, the wind is really, really whipping outside right now. If you're on your way to the game, be very careful when you're walking from your vehicle to Manistee High School to the entrance, because it is extremely windy out right now and slippery. Just take your time. We'd like to thank House of Flavors Manufacturing, our exclusive pregame sponsor. Delicious, yummy, tasty House of Flavors ice cream sold around the world, made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing, proud to help keep our hometown dynamic and support Ludington Oriole sports, producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937. Pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. That's House of Flavors Manufacturing. Learn more at www.houseofflavors.com. House of Flavors Manufacturing, the exclusive pregame sponsor of the Ludington Orioles here on the Oriole Sports Network. We'd also like to thank Trevor Scott Contracting and Restoration LLC Services, our exclusive starting lineup sponsor. And here are your starting lineups. First for the Manistee Mariners, coached by Renee Torres, assisted by Sophie Hooper and Abby Robinson. Starting at the guards, number 2, Natalie Manning. Also number 11, Emma Monroe. The center, number 51, Maya Goodspeed. Forwards are number 10, Callie Zukowski, and number 14, Annabelle Kizakowski. For the Ludington Orioles, coached by Troy Veneman, assisted by Keelan Laird. Starting at the guards, number 13, Claire Keith, a freshman. Number 30, Heston Stowe, a freshman. And number 43, Grace Forfinski, a freshman. Starting forwards, Eloise Quitneski, she is a freshman. And number 1, Raven, the Wrecking Ball Thomas, she is a sophomore. Ludington in their black jerseys, orange lettering and numerals trimmed in white. Manistee white jerseys, blue lettering and numerals trimmed in gold. Ludington controls the tip, shot up by Heston Stowe, no good. Rebound rebound for Grace Forfinski, and she gets the bucket. Ludington off to a quick 2-0 lead. 7:42 to go in the opening quarter. Manistee with the basketball. With the ball is number 11, Emma Monroe. They'll swing it now to Annabelle Kizakowski. She gives it back to Monroe, over to Zukowski. To Kizakowski. Now to Monroe, to Zukowski. Back out on top to Kizakowski. 7:14 opening quarter. Ludington with a quick score on their opening offensive possession. Here's a steal by the Orioles. Heston Stowe, she'll get it ahead now to Forfinski, and Forfinski gets fouled as she was preparing to shoot. I'll be joined tonight in the varsity game doing color commentary by Evan McKinley. Ludington basketball taking it out, or I should say triggering the ball in, will be Claire Keith. She'll get it in, and the shot up, no good by, well, that second shot is up and in, however, by Eloise Quitneski. Ludington 4, Manistee nothing. Orioles putting some full court pressure, and there's a steal. Heston Stowe, shot up, good! Heston Stowe with the steal and the bucket. Ludington 6, Manistee nothing. 6:40 to go in the opening quarter. There's another steal by the Orioles. Claire Keith with the steal. She'll give it now to Forfinski. Forfinski can't handle it. The pass was a little tough one to handle right there. Bounce pass, and it was down at her feet, and now the pass intended for Raven Thomas sails out of bounds, and it will be Manistee basketball. Mariners will trigger the ball in. With it, number 14, that's Annabelle Kizakowski. There's a steal by Raven Thomas. Manistee having all kinds of problems right now with the Oriole defense. Claire Keith with it, back to Forfinski. Forfinski in the dribble drive. Her pass goes over the head of Kwitneski, but she'll get the ball back on a pass right there. Her shot is no good, but she's fouled, and she will go to the free throw line and shoot 2. Ludington coming off that win on Tuesday at Fremont, where they led 28-13 at the half. They held on for a 33-28 victory, and then Coach Troy Veneman sent each of the players up, and we had a really unique post-game where all the players got some airtime on the Oriole Sports Network. Kwitneski's first free throw is good. Eloise' second attempt is up and in and out, no good. Rebound to Heston Stowe, and now she is fouled. Great start for the Orioles. They are up 7-0. 6 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Heston Stowe at the free throw line for the Ludington Orioles. She wears jersey number 30. First attempt is up and no good. Second shot, no good. Ball fought for. Manistee has it. Bringing the ball up, Natalie Mannon. And now to Kizakowski. And a foul will be called on the Orioles' Raven Thomas. Hey, Oriole Nation, located at 913 South Washington Avenue in Ludington is Trevor Scott Contracting and Restoration, LLC services. They include basement foundations, concrete driveways, decorative concrete, porches, decks, including all the way up to custom-built homes. Contact Trevor Scott Contracting and Restoration, LLC at 888-860-4001. They are the exclusive starting lineup sponsor of the Ludington Orioles on the OSN. Nice passing and getting the basket for Ludington. Number 30, Heston Stowe, give the assist to number 43, Grace Forfinski. Ludington 9, Manistee nothing. 5:16 to go. There's a steal by Claire Keith. Keith on her way to the basket, and now she'll be called for the travel. 5:10 remaining, first quarter. We've been coming up here for a number of years to Manistee, and this is the first time we've broadcast an Oriole boys or girls game on the south side of the gym. There's a steal by the Orioles. They'll get it ahead to Forfinski. Her shot up and good. Grace Forfinski with the basket. Give the assist to Eloise Kwitneski. Another steal by Kwitneski. Shot up and no good. In and out. And coming away with it for Manistee is number 14, Kizakowski. Her pass sails long, and Heston Stowe has it now for the Orioles. She'll give it to Claire Keith. Now to Raven Thomas, to Kwitneski. Back to Keith. Her baseline jumper up, no good. Rebound, Thomas, and now Thomas will be called for the travel. Into the Oriole lineup, number 3, Allie Brandt, and number 22, Charlie Morse. Timeout on the floor. It's a full timeout. Ludington 11, Manistee nothing. 4:17 to go in the opening quarter. And we're going to step aside. You are watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network, a bird's eye view of local sports.
Welcome to House of Flavors, Michigan's largest ice cream producer. But we're more than just ice cream. We exist to make ice cream, feed people, and make our world a better place. We donate 25% of all profits to charity annually. You heard that right. We are dedicated, innovative, adaptable. Come join our team. We are looking for amazing people to join our team in maintenance, operations, palletizing, warehouse, CDL drivers. We provide career development opportunities, year-round stability, competitive wages, health insurance, 401k retirement, bonuses, profit sharing, and free ice cream. Join us to make ice cream and make a difference. Find your career today at houseofflavors.com/careers.
Welcome back to Manistee High School. Ludington 11, Manistee nothing. 4:17 to go in the opening quarter. Girls JV basketball action. A steal by Eloise Kwitneski. Her shot up, no good. Rebound Kwitneski. Put back up, no good. Ball kept alive, and now Charlie Morse has it. Morse will swing it out to Allie Brandt. Brandt now over to Claire Keith. Now to Charlie Morse. Kwitneski with it. Kwitneski loses it, and coming away with it for Manistee is number 11, Emma Monroe. Monroe will bring the ball up for the Mariners. She'll give it now to Natalie Mannion. Not sure if it's Mannion or Mannon, and I think we'll go with Mannon until we're told we're wrong. .341 to go in the opening quarter. 11-0 Ludington. With the ball for the Mariners, number 11, Emma Monroe. Mannon. Now to Kizakowski. Ball deflected, and coming up with it for the Orioles, Allie Brandt. And now Brandt is going to, I believe, traveling violation. She had a little help on that. Into the Manistee lineup, number 12, Taylor Schaefer. That might be, she might be related to a former gent I worked with on the Badger named Seth Schaefer. 3:05 to go, opening quarter. The Orioles shutting out the Mariners right now, 11-0. Schaefer with it. They'll work it down. And a shot up and in. Manistee on the scoreboard. Callie Zukowski with the basket. Got it down on the baseline. Ludington 11, Manistee 2. 2:45 to go in the opening quarter. Claire Keith with it. Keith. Now there'll be a traveling violation called on Eloise Kwitneski. Mariners trigger the ball in. Mannon with it to Schaefer. And there's a steal. Claire Keith with the steal. Stops and shot. Good. Stops and pops and gets the basket. Claire Keith with the bucket for the Orioles. Her first points of the game. Ludington up 13-2. Steal by Kwitneski, and she gets the basket. Eloise Kwitneski with the steal and the put back, or I should say the put in. And now Ludington up 15-2. And a foul called on Ludington's number 3, Allie Brandt. Into the Oriole lineup. Number 25, Leanna Veneman. She is a freshman. Oriole Nation, North Star Chiropractic prides itself on taking care of Oriole athletes of all ages. The team at North Star Chiropractic is dedicated to helping Orioles prevent injuries, recover faster, and improve their overall performance. North Star's expert chiropractors understand the unique needs of athletes and use cutting-edge techniques to ensure a pain-free performance. At North Star Chiropractic, Oriole performance is our priority. Steal by the Orioles, and there was a shot put up by Charlie Morse, no good. Claire Keith with it, little baseline teardrop that falls. She's got 4 points now in this first quarter. Ludington up 17-2. Folks, I was mentioning North Star Chiropractic. They're located as there's a steal by Claire Keith, and she gets the basket. North Star Chiropractic is located at 311 South Rath Avenue. Another steal by the Orioles. And a shot up and no good that time by Keith. Ball goes out of bounds, and it will be Ludington basketball. Let's see if I can get this spot finished here. This read on North Star Chiropractic. They're at 311 South Rath Avenue. Call 231-843-8200. Great place. And Dr. Jacob Singh, fine man. There's a shot up and in by the Orioles, Leanna Veneman. Big first quarter for Ludington. They're up 21-2. 52 seconds left in the opening quarter. There's a foul called on Leanna Veneman. And going to the line for the Mariners will be number 11, Emma Monroe. Her first shot is up and no good. Second attempt by Emma Monroe. Up and good. Monroe gets 1 of 2. Ludington 21, Manistee 3. Charlie Morse. She'll give it now to Allie Brandt. Brandt back to Morse, now to Veneman, up and no good. She had great positioning there, just overlaid the ball. Now we have a jump ball possession, arrow points to Manistee. 33 seconds left in this opening quarter. Manistee basketball. There's a steal by the Orioles. Claire Keith, she'll get it ahead, and Charlie Morse, her shot no good. Here comes Manistee. With the ball, number 51, Maya Goodspeed. Goodspeed will give it now to Emma Monroe. Over to Natalie Mannon. Ball deflected, and Claire Keith has it. She'll get it ahead to Brandt. Brandt to Charlie Morse. And now Claire Keith had it, and she's fouled. 4.6 seconds remaining in the opening quarter. Orioles up 21-3. Ball will be triggered in by Charlie Morse. Morse, and they're not going to get a shot off. Yes, they do, and it is short. That last shot taken there by Claire Keith. We're at the end of 1 from Manistee girls JV basketball action. Ludington 21, Manistee 3. You're watching and listening to the OSN.
Hey everyone, this is Trent Lundquist from Lundquist Furniture. We've been serving West Michigan since 1940. We're here to serve you guys as a full-blown furniture store. So we have mattresses, we have recliners, we have dining room tables. Anything that you would need to furnish your house, we have it. And we provide one of the best services around on the west side of Michigan. We will go anywhere in the whole state of Michigan. We will deliver it, we'll service it, we'll take care of you. I just want to appreciate you guys for being customers of ours, and we're here to serve you, and that's what we do. We're here for the Orioles. We're here for the Cardinals. We're here for the Spartans. We're proud to be a sponsor of this Orioles Sports Network.
Hey, Oriole Nation, the team at Hankwitz Heating and Cooling would like to invite new and existing customers to give them a call today to schedule winter service or a free estimate to upgrade your home's heating and cooling equipment. Don't get caught in the cold. Depend on us to bring you trusted integrity and lasting reliability. We specialize in service and installation of Heil furnaces and air conditioners, a trusted name in the heating and cooling industry for over 50 years. Currently serving all of Mason County and northern Pentwater. Give our office a call today for winter furnace service and new HVAC equipment options and details. 231-843-2809. We are licensed and insured, locally owned, and proudly operated by the Hankwitz family since 1975. Ludington with the ball to begin play here in the second quarter. Leanna Veneman was fouled. 16 seconds into the second quarter. With the ball now, Grace Forfinski. She'll give it to Heston Stowe. Stowe to Delana Slater. Now to Forfinski. Forfinski trying to get the ball to Slater. Was intercepted momentarily by Manistee, but Heston Stowe has the ball right back for the Orioles. And now Veneman's pass sails out of bounds. She was trying to hit Grace Forfinski there, but Forfinski, instead of going left, went right. Ball sails out of bounds, and it will be Manistee basketball. Orioles up 21-3. 7:10 to go in the opening half. On the court for Ludington, Heston Stowe, Leanna Veneman, Grace Forfinski, Raven Thomas, and Delana Slater. Shout out to Karen H. She says, let's go, girls. And she also says, hi, Jackson G. She says, hello, Julia H. and hello, Scoop H. Here's a basket for Manistee's number 10, Callie Zukowski. Ludington up 21-5. 6:38 left in the opening quarter. I'm sorry, the opening half. We are in the second quarter. Let me make sure I have that right. Grace Forfinski with the ball. Now Forfinski will be fouled. Tammy Crispel says go O's. And also checking in from Carlisle, Arkansas, the biggest Ludington Oriole fans in Carlisle, Arkansas. And of course, that would be Rochelle and Ella Higgins. Also a shout out from Sue Smith, says let's go Lady O's. David Buskirk, a big Oriole fan, he says go O's. Pittsburgh City of Champions, 1979. Yeah, they won the World Series that year. They were down 3-1 to Baltimore. Hey, there's a basket there by Grace Forfinski, and she's fouled. They won the Super Bowl that year. That was their 4th Super Bowl championship in a 6-year span. And also won the World Series after being down 3-1 to the Baltimore Orioles. And the World Series MVP was Pops, Willie Stargell. A great, great team. Dave Parker, Bert Blyleven turned in a great performance pitching for the Pirates that year. Free throw no good there by Forfinski. She's got 6 points in this first half. Bill Madlock was on that Pirate team. Also Bill Robinson, Jim Bibby, John Candelaria. And this coming from a Tigers fan. I remember those names. There's a steal by the Orioles. Shot put up no good by Raven Thomas. And here comes Manistee. Ludington up 23-5. 5:50 to go in this second quarter. At the line for Manistee will be number 11, Emma Monroe. First free throw is good. Into the Oriole lineup, number 3, Allie Brandt. So you got Brandt out there now with Kwitneski, Forfinski, Stowe, and Keith. Second free throw also good by Manistee's Emma Monroe. She's got 3 points in the game. Ludington up 23-7. There's a steal by the Mariners, and now I believe they're going to call a foul? No. The Manistee player was out of bounds. Nope. I was wrong on that, too. Okay, they give the ball to Manistee. I'm not quite sure what they called there. Bottom line is Manistee has the basketball. Ludington up 23-7. 5:30 to go in the second quarter. Now Ludington gets the possession on the turnover. Heston Stowe with it. She'll give it now to Claire Keith. And ball tipped away. Chased down by Forfinski. She gets it to Kwitneski. Kwitneski loses her balance, and she's going to draw the foul, and it's going to be called on Maya Goodspeed. Triggering the ball in for the Orioles will be Heston Stowe. Nice pass. She got it into Forfinski. The shot wouldn't fall, however, and Maya Goodspeed has the rebound for Manistee. She'll give it up now to her teammate Natalie Mannon. There's a steal by the Orioles. They'll get it ahead to Kwitneski. Back now to Brandt. To Heston Stowe. Stowe over to Claire Keith. Keith on the baseline. We'll give it back now. Drive by Heston Stowe, and her pass sails out of bounds. It'll be Manistee basketball. Trying to get that ball to Kwitneski. 4:45 left in the opening half. Orioles up 23-7. Ludington's only scored 2 points in the second quarter. They're up 21-3 at the end of the first quarter. Mariners will get the ball across midcourt, and now Claire Keith will get it back. We have a jump ball, possession arrow to Manistee. Hey, if you're thinking about selling your home or property, let Team Jamie Aloney and Christina Simone at 5 Star Real Estate assist you. They'll walk you through the process step by step. Jamie and Christina take pride in their communication, organization, and putting clients' wants and needs first. Call Jamie Aloney at 231-794-9740 or Christina Simone 231-343-4598 today. Team Jamie Aloney, 513 South James Street in Ludington. 4:17 to go in the opening half. Manistee with the basketball. Taylor Schaefer has it. Schaefer trying to get the ball to Goodspeed. It's intercepted by Eloise Kwetneski. She'll pass it now to Heston Stowe. Heston will give it up to Keith. Corner shot for Finsky, up no good. Rebound Kwetneski, her shot no good. Rebound to Maya Goodspeed of the Manistee Mariners. Her pass is deflected right there. Actually, that was the pass was coming from Lena Herberger, and her pass was deflected. We got a timeout on the floor right now. 3:46 to go in the opening half. It is a full timeout, and we'll step aside. Ludington 23, Manistee 7. You're watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network. Stay tuned. When you think paint, think Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all of your projects. With over 5,000 colors of top quality Benjamin Moore and Pittsburgh paint, you are bound to find the perfect colors for your next painting project. We are your color match experts. LP&G can help you design your Pinterest-worthy all-glass shower enclosure, bringing a spa-like feel to your home. We cover all your glass needs with on-site service of broken windows and screens and custom-cut tabletops, mirrors, and plexiglass. Ludington Paint and Glass, mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more, located at 213 South James Street in downtown Ludington. Call Ludington Paint and Glass at 231-843-8250. Follow us on Facebook at Ludington Paint and Glass. LP&G is proud to support Ludington sports. Welcome back to Manistee. Ludington 23, Manistee 7. Ludington basketball. Ball will be triggered in by Keith. Forfinski with it now. Her shot blocked by Goodspeed. Good job there by Kwetneski. Her shot was no good. Then Forfinski had a shot. Her shot was no good. Kwetneski got the ball back. And now there's another steal. Manistee had it momentarily. Forfinski, some just really, really good hard work on the boards there. The offensive glass by the Ludington Oriole girls JV basketball team. 3:29 left in the opening half. Ludington 23, Manistee 7. And Grace Forfinski is at the free throw line for the Orioles. First free throw is good. Nothing but net there for Grace on that free throw attempt. 7 points in the first half for Grace Forfinski. Second free throw up and good. Ludington 25, Manistee 7. Another steal for the Orioles. Forfinski now to Brandt. And now Brandt will be called for the travel. Manistee basketball. 3:18 left in the second quarter. Goodspeed with it. Kwetneski almost had another steal there. Now there is a steal by Claire Keith. Keith will give it now to Brandt, who's at the free throw line. Back now to Claire Keith. Keith on the dribble with the left hand to Forfinski for three. Boom! Right there, sister. Grace Forfinski buries a three. That was a rainbow that found nothing but the bottom of the net. And Ludington now up 28-7. Another steal for the Orioles. Shot put up by Forfinski. No good, but she's fouled and she'll go to the free throw line. 11 points in the first half for Grace Forfinski. She's at the free throw line right now with 2:46 to go in this second quarter. Orioles are up 28-7. Free throw is good. Rich Kirby tuned in. Second shot, no good there by Forfinski. She got the offensive rebound, shot up no good. That three-pointer she hit, as Rich Kirby would like to say, boom! There's a shot put up by Eloise Kwetneski, no good, but she's fouled. And she will go to the free throw line now. 2:41 to go in the second quarter. Ludington 29, Manistee 7. Shout out to Eleanor Anderson, a huge Oriole fan, tuned in on the OSN. Free throw, no good by Eloise. Paul Edwards says, go Lady Orioles. Did I say Edwards? I meant to say Paul Edward. Second free throw attempt by Eloise is good. Eloise Kwetneski. She has 6 points in the first half. Ludington 30, Manistee 7, 2:34 to go in this second quarter. Into the Oriole lineup, number 22, Charlie Morse. Number 30, Heston Stowe. 25, Leanna Veneman. Also, number 0, Delana Slater. And also checking in for the Orioles will be number 42. And I believe that's Annika Heemstra. There's a shot up, no good by Heemstra. And now Annika will trigger the ball back there to Stowe. Heemstra with it, back to Stowe. Stowe on the drive, good! Heston Stowe on the dribble drive, she gets the basket. Ludington up 32-7. Going to have to get some modifications, and they're going to have to revamp and update their JV roster here, because they're missing a lot of names from their freshman team here that are up playing varsity or playing JV ball right now. Ludington with the basketball. They lead 32-7. 1:32 to go in this second quarter. Nice pass there from Heston Stowe. A little too hot to handle, however, for Delana Slater's. Heemstra will get it, though, for the Orioles, and she'll get the ball now to Charlie Morse. Heemstra loses it, and now a foul is going to be called on Annika Heemstra. .112 left in this second quarter. Manistee with the basketball. With the ball, number 33, Mara Miller. Now over to Natalie Mannon. They'll swing it now to Taylor Schaefer. Inside to Goodspeed. And now Goodspeed is going to be called for the travel with 54 seconds left in this opening half. Triggering the ball in for Ludington will be Charlie Morse to Heston Stowe. She'll get the ball ahead to Veneman. Now back to Stowe. Free throw line. Delana Slater has it now. Slater trying to get the ball to Morse. It's deflected. And here come the Manistee Mariners. Now there's a steal by Heemstra. And she'll give the ball to Heston Stowe. Stowe now ahead to Morse. Morse to Veneman. Back to Stowe. We're down to 18 seconds left in the second quarter. Nice drive there by Veneman. Shot no good. And now a foul called on Leanna Veneman. Hey folks, Urca Auto Center is founded on trust, integrity, and respect. We are proud to offer these values in our sales and business practices, so our customers keep returning. The vehicles on our lot have the best prices and quality in the area, so come by and see us today. The Urca family has been selling vehicles in Mason County for 4 generations. Urca Auto Center, 3736 West US 10. Call 845-6282. There's a steal by the Orioles and Veneman, but not able to get the shot off before the buzzer goes. And at the half from Manistee, girls JV basketball action, your score, the Ludington Orioles 32, the Manistee Mariners 7. You are watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network, and we are going to step aside and we'll return in 3 minutes. Stay tuned.
Safe Harbor Credit Union is your premier choice for all your banking needs. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, our members always come first. You're not just a member, you're family. This is Adam Johnson, President and CEO of Safe Harbor Credit Union and proud former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're thrilled to once again be the premier halftime sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. If you haven't yet experienced the Safe Harbor Credit Union difference, now is the perfect time to make the switch. We cherish our relationships with our members and our community student athletes. You'll find us in the stands cheering for that next Oriole win and in local classrooms teaching financial literacy. We believe in being the local financial institution that you can trust with all your banking needs. When you invest with us, your money stays local, and local decision-making ensures that your needs are our top priority. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Come visit us at our new location at 5511 US 10 here in Ludington. We can't wait to welcome you into our family at Safe Harbor Credit Union.
We're here today with Mike Benedict, the proprietor of Benedict's Auto Center. And Mike Benedict, what is it that sets Benedict's Auto Center apart from other businesses here in Mason County?
I'm going to go with the old cliche word, and I'm going to say customer service. I like to spend the time with the customer, give them the kind of all the Q&As, answer all the questions they might have pertaining to the damaged vehicle, what's going to happen next, and then I walk them through the process going forward that I'm going to handle things. You know, we take it apart, find additional damage, call the insurance company, we take care of all the work from there for them, keep them clued in what's going on so they know about when they'll be receiving their car back.
Let the viewers out there and the listeners know, Mike, there's a perception that you have to go where your insurance company tells you. That is not the case, is it?
Not true at all. What I always suggest they do is they go and they talk to either the manager or the owner of the business. Be comfortable where you take the car, have them answer your questions, and that's where you want to go. If you're comfortable with them, that's what you want to do, and it's your car, you go where you want.
Benedict's Auto Body, your trusted one-stop collision and repair shop.
What makes great apple juice? Great apples. Who makes great apples? Easy. Michigan farmers. Indian Summer represents only the best Michigan farmers, and all of its delicious products are made in Ludington. Ask for Indian Summer in your favorite store now.
Welcome back to Manistee. We're at the half. Ludington 32, Manistee 7. The Orioles outscored the Mariners 11-4 in that second quarter after outscoring them 21-3 in the opening 8 minutes of play. And that's where we stand right now at the half. The Orioles 32, the Mariners 7. Scoring for Manistee, 4 points for Callie Zukowski and 3 points for Emma Monroe. For the Orioles, 6 for Eloise Kwitneski, 6 for Claire Keith, 2 for Leanna Veneman, 6 for Heston Stowe, and Grace Forfinski with a big first half. She had 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 12 first half points, and besides the points, she seemed to be all over the court. The number of steals, some rebounds, just a good first half for Grace Forfinski. This is the front end of a girls JV girls varsity doubleheader from Manistee High School on this Thursday, February 6th, and we want to thank our exclusive halftime show sponsor, and that, of course, is Safe Harbor Credit Union, where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington, or give them a call at 843-2323. Safe Harbor Credit Union. Also a shout out to Lundquist Furniture, West Michigan's largest furniture store, located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville. Family owned and operated since 1940. For your furniture needs, call Lundquist 231-757-3368. Also a shout out to Indian Summer Co-op. Indian Summer is proud to be a sponsor of the Oriole Sports Network and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for this season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. We'd like to send a shout out as well to Smith & Eddy Insurance, our exclusive post-game sponsor. Smith and Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, a caring business. Foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith and Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. And a shout out to Benedict's Auto Center, providing the absolute best in auto body repairing and painting since the 1940s. Benedict's Auto Center would like to remind you to exercise extra caution out on the roadways. But if you do end up with a scrape, if you're involved in a fender bender, or if you suffer major collision damage, give Mike a jingle at 231-613-4111. Mike also reminds you that it is your choice when it comes to selecting a car repair business, and that you can go where you desire to have your vehicle repaired. Benedict's Auto Center, located at 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. I'm looking forward to stopping out and seeing Mike tomorrow, and got some business to talk to him about. So I'm sure we'll get talking sports for probably a good half hour to 38 minutes or so. And always good seeing Mike Benedict and chatting and catching up on things with him. We'd like to thank Ludington Paint and Glass. They've been mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more, located at 213 South James Street, downtown Ludington. Call LP&G at 843-8250. Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all of your projects, is proud to support Ludington Oriole Sports while being a sponsor on the Oriole Sports Network. Ludington up here at the half. Girls JV basketball, Ludington 32, Manistee 7. The front end of a girls JV, girls varsity doubleheader. We'd like to remind you that we will be with you tomorrow at Holly Gym, and that'll be boys JV, boys varsity basketball action. The boys JV game will be live streamed on the Oriole Sports Network, and then the varsity will be live streamed on the Oriole Sports Network, and also you can hear that on 102.7 WMOM. Jamie Sycon will be with me doing the color commentary. That's tomorrow night at Holly, boys JV and boys varsity basketball. Sycon will be doing the color with me for the varsity game. Julia Havman will be the OSN 102.7 WMOM technical engineer tomorrow night, and doing the camera work will be Nick Wysong. Tonight, for the girls varsity game, Evan McKinley will be my color commentary man. We're going to step aside right now for a couple minutes, and when we return, we will have more of the Safe Harbor Credit Union halftime show. Stay tuned.
Smith & Eddy Insurance, in partnership with Auto Owners Insurance. Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and providing insurance solutions as the area's largest independent agency. Here at Smith & Eddy Insurance, in partnership with Auto Owners, we offer the most experienced staff, the widest array of policies, and we have partnered with Auto Owners Insurance to provide exceptional solutions for our customers. With new technology and an old-school philosophy, our team is committed to delivering a winning customer experience by placing the right people in the right roles. Proudly serving all of West Michigan from our 4 convenient locations in Bear Lake, Scottville, Manistee, and in Hart, Smith & Eddy and Auto Owners remains deeply committed to the communities we serve and dedicated to meeting your insurance needs. Smith & Eddy Insurance, in partnership with Auto Owners Insurance.
Hey everyone, this is Trent Lundquist from Lundquist Furniture. We've been serving West Michigan since 1940. We're here to serve you guys as a full-blown furniture store. So we have mattresses, we have recliners, we have dining room tables, anything that you would need to furnish your house, we have it. And we provide one of the best services around on the west side of Michigan. We will go anywhere in the whole state of Michigan. We will deliver it, we'll service it, we'll take care of you. I just want to appreciate you guys for being customers of ours, and we're here to serve you, and that's what we do. We're here for the Orioles. We're here for the Cardinals. We're here for the Spartans. We're proud to be a sponsor of this Oriole Sports Network.
Welcome back to Manistee High School. Girls JV basketball action. Ludington up 32-7. Both teams at their respective benches right now and getting final instruction from their head coaches. Looking forward to bringing you the second half of this girls JV game, and then of course the varsity game tonight. Should be a heck of a ball game. Ludington won the earlier game this year at Hawley Gym by just 3 points. That was a very competitive game, as you would expect when these arch rivals get together, Ludington and Manistee. Coming out on the court for the Orioles will be 43 Grace Forfinski, 13 Claire Keith, number 30 Heston Stowe, also number 1 Raven Thomas, and number 5 Eloise Kwitneski. Ludington with the basketball. Claire Keith has it. Now to the wrecking ball, Raven Thomas. Thomas fakes the 3. Forfinski, her shot on the way, just off the mark, a 3-point attempt, rebound to Manistee's number 10, and that was Callie Zukowski. Natalie Mannon on the drive. Back now to Monroe, over to Kizakowski. And now there's a steal by the Orioles' Grace Forfinski. Forfinski ahead to Thomas. Thomas will give the ball now to Claire Keith. She loses control, and here comes Manistee's number 2, Natalie Mannon. Her shot up and good. Natalie Mannon with the steal and the basket. Her first points of the game. Ludington 32, Manistee 9. Heston Stowe will give the ball to Keith. Keith now to Forfinski on the baseline drive. And nice pass. Oh, beautiful pass there from Grace Forfinski. She gets the assist. Eloise Kwitneski gets the bucket. Orioles up 34-9, 6:46 to go in the third quarter. Kizakowski triggers the ball in, tried to get it in, and it was deflected there by Callie Zukowski. Out of bounds, it'll be Ludington basketball. Heston Stowe triggered the ball in to Keith. Keith back to Stowe. Back now to Keith. Claire Keith at the free throw line. Her pass deflected. Tracked down there by Raven Thomas. Back now to Keith. Keith at the free throw line. Dishes it to Forfinski. Forfinski now to Stowe. Stowe gives it to Kwitneski. Good. Good ball movement there by the Orioles. Ending in a bucket for Eloise Kwitneski. Ludington 36, Manistee 9. 6:05 remaining in the third quarter. Ball was turned over there by Manistee. And the Orioles once again with the rock. Stowe with it. Claire Keith. If I say, there's a nice pass, and getting the bucket, the wrecking ball, Raven Thomas. If I call Claire Keith Claire Allen, I do apologize. Claire Allen, our former camerawoman, and camerawoman for the OSN. Now there's a steal by Claire Keith. Her shot no good. Rebound up and in, however, by Grace Forfinski. Another steal by Forfinski and another basket. Grace Forfinski. Like a whirling dervish out there. Ludington up 42-9. 5:17 left in the third quarter. Into the Manistee lineup, number 43, Kylie Elgie. Heston Stowe will trigger the ball in a little bit too much. Well, actually, Ludington caught a break right there. Claire Keith with it. Now to Raven Thomas. Thomas will give it to Stowe. Now to Forfinski to Raven Thomas. Raven Thomas entry pass via the bounce to Eloise Kwitneski. Her shot no good. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touched by the Manistee Mariners. And the ball ended up way over by some fans coming in, and it looked like one of the fans kicked the ball. And ref now has it. A lot of fans coming in out of the cold, out of the wind right now. 3-point attempt up off the mark there by Claire Keith. Out of bounds, it will be, Well, actually, last touch by Manistee. Okay. Raven Thomas will trigger it in. She gets it in. Keith for three, no good. Rebound for Finsky. Her shot, no good. Raven Thomas has it now. Kwitneski, and she'll be called for the travel. Hey, folks, if you are having back and neck pain and need to go see a chiropractor to relieve that pain, go see Dr. Mark Yak at Ludington Chiropractic. No appointment necessary. Ludington Chiropractic, strictly a walk-in clinic. That's Dr. Mark Yak at Ludington Chiropractic, 5965 East Ludington Avenue, located right next door to Pizza Hut. For questions, call 231-843-1874. .437 left in the third quarter. Ludington 42, Manistee 9. There's a shot put up a little bit too hard there by Kylie Elgie. And here come the Orioles. Oh, it passed a little bit too much there from the wrecking ball to Grace Forfinski. And now some wholesale substitutions for the Orioles. Checking into the game, number 25, and that's Leanna Veneman. Also coming in will be number 22, Charlie Morse. Number 0, Delana Slater, and number, let's see here, and number 3, Allie Brandt. There we go. The only Oriole staying out there from the original 5 that began the second half is Heston Stowe. There's a steal now by Veneman. She'll get the ball ahead, and the shot up and in by Heston Stowe. 8 points in the game for Stowe. Orioles up 44-9. There's a dribble drive and a shot up no good there by Manistee's Emma Monroe. Manistee basketball, however. 3:48 to go in the third quarter. Shot up and in. Good entry pass there and getting the basket, number 11, Emma Monroe. Give the assist there to Clear Wang, who's checked into the game. She wears jersey number 30. She made a nice pass right there. Now there's a deflection by Wang, and fighting for the ball there was Delana Slater and Emma Monroe. It'll be Ludington basketball on the held ball. Ludington 44, Manistee 11. Nice pass there. Slater just couldn't get the couldn't pull the trigger and get the shot off. Loses the ball, and here come the Mariners. Monroe with it. And now there's a steal by Heston Stowe. Heston Stowe will bring the ball up, does a nice job getting across midcourt. Now she'll give it to Slater. Slater, who's in the paint, will dish it back out to Brandt, now to Charlie Morse. Morse to Veneman to Slater. Slater's shot is no good, but she is fouled. Foul called on Manistee's number 10, Callie Zukowski. Shout out to Cheryl Kronline. Hey, that's Braden's mom. Braden Kronline, our awesome technical engineer we had for a number of years. He did a fantastic job with us, just as Julia Havman has been doing a great job with us for 4 years now. Hard to believe she's a senior. We wish her the best with her BPA coming up, and we know she's going to be not only a state champion, but also a regional and a national champion too. You were as a freshman, right? National champion? Both free throws are missed by Slater. However, I think we had a line violation. Into the Manistee lineup, number 32, Emily Markhart. Free throw, no good by Slater. Good effort there by Charlie Morse. But the ball, she's not able to save it before it goes out of bounds. Shout out to Barbara Ann Haywood, says, let's go, ladies. Also, Kathy Moore says, go Chuck the Duck and the Orioles. Manistee loses the ball. Orioles had it for a moment, and there went Chuck the Duck up into the stands over there by the Manistee, right behind the Manistee bench. Good effort there by Charlie Morse. The ball will be inbounded by Manistee's Clear Wang. And she got the ball to Natalie Mannon, and I believe there's going to be an Oriole foul. 2:36 to go in the third quarter. The Orioles up 44-11. Ludington was up 21-3 at the end of one. They were up 32-7 at the half. Good entry pass there from Claire Wang to Emma Monroe, who gets the bucket. Ludington 44, Manistee 13. Got two Manistee Mariners that went down pretty hard right there. Manistee with the basketball. Ludington has a turnover. It will be Mariner basketball. Wang will inbound it. She'll get it into Mannon. Now Mannon's pass is picked off there by Veneman. Veneman will give the ball to Heston Stowe. Stowe now to Morse. Morse to Brandt. Allie Brandt. Slater, 14-footer, up no good. Rebound to Charlie Morse. Morse, good entry pass there. Shot up and in by Delana Slater. Great entry pass by Charlie Morse. She gets the assist there. Slater gets the bucket. Ludington 46, Manistee 13, 1:38 left in the third quarter. Shot put up no good by Manistee's number 11, Emma Monroe, into the Oriole lineup. Let's see here, I gotta get a number here. Okay, that's 14 right there. And we do not have the freshmen's roster right now, so I'm not quite sure. That's one of our freshman players. Ludington basketball, and it's fired in by Charlie Morse right there. She threw that at about Mach 5. She got it up court there. Morse for three, up and no good. Rebound to the Mariners, number 11, Emma Monroe. Monroe, her pass is deflected there. Charlie Morse caused the turnover. Slater got it, and then back to Morse. Morse will give it now to, I think that might be Kimmy Hodges. We'll say Kimmy Hodges right now. It's just the best guesstimate of mine, wearing jersey number 14. 1:01 remaining in the third quarter. Monroe with it for Manistee. Now to Mannon. To Clear Wang. Wang's pass finds its way to Emma Monroe. Shot put up no good there by Monroe, out of bounds, right in front of the Manistee student section. Into the Mariner lineup, number 12, Taylor Schaefer. 42 seconds to go in the third quarter. The Orioles up 46-13. Clear Wang gets the ball in to Emma Monroe. Schaefer tracks it down for the Mariners. Her pass finds its way to Emily Markhart. There's a drive by Monroe. Now a chase for the ball, and it's tracked down by Zukowski. Trying to get the ball down underneath, and it's deflected and picked off by the Orioles. Allie Brandt comes up with it. She'll give it ahead now to Charlie Morse. Morse to, well, Charlie Morse still with it there, I'm sorry. That was Brandt who had it before Charlie Morse. Ludington basketball, 7.1 seconds to go in the third quarter. Ludington up 46-13. Inbounded, Morse for three, no good. 4 seconds to go. Ball out of bounds in this third quarter. And last touched by Manistee's Clear Wang. Orioles will get it in. 3-point attempt. Morse up and good! Charlie Chuck the Duck Morse with a buzzer-beating three-pointer, and your score at the end of three from Manistee. Girls JV basketball, Ludington 49, Manistee 13. Back after these messages from the OSN, a bird's eye view of local sports.
Smith & Eddy Insurance in partnership with Auto Owners Insurance. Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and providing insurance solutions as the area's largest independent agency. Here at Smith & Eddy Insurance, in partnership with auto owners, we offer the most experienced staff, the widest array of policies, and we have partnered with Auto Owners Insurance to provide exceptional solutions for our customers. With new technology and an old-school philosophy, our team is committed to delivering a winning customer experience by placing the right people in the right roles. Proudly serving all of West Michigan from our 4 convenient locations in Bear Lake, Scottville, Manistee, and in Hart, Smith & Eddy and Auto Owners remains deeply committed to the communities we serve and dedicated to meeting your insurance needs. Smith & Eddy Insurance in partnership with Auto Owners Insurance.
The Orioles outscored the Mariners 17-6 in that third quarter, including that buzzer-beating 3 by Charlie Morse to give them a 49-13 lead as we enter the fourth quarter. It'll be Manistee basketball here at Manistee High School. Ball's tossed in there. She lost the handle on it, the Manistee gal who was going to toss the ball, and lost the handle, and Ludington comes down and gets a basket there, and I think that was Grace Forfinski who got that. Ludington up 51-13. So Forfinski on the steal and getting the basket there. On the court right now for the Orioles, you have Forfinski, number 43. You also have out there number 13, Claire Keith. You have number 42, Annika Heemstra. You also have 14, I think that's Kimmy Hodges, and number 40 for 55. And my memory serves me correct. That might be, I may be getting her first name wrong, Anna Malinowski. Baseline drive right there, shot up, no good. Again, I apologize if I'm getting these names wrong right now. I do not have the names in front of me on the roster. Jill Sweet says, go Weeze for Eloise Kwitneski. 7:06 left in the game. Ludington up 51-13. There's a deflection. Claire Keith has it for the Orioles. Keith will give it now to Hodges. Hodges to Malinowski. There's a three-point attempt up and no good there by Forfinski. About a 17-footer up, no good there by Claire Keith. Put back by Forfinski, up and in. Grace Forfinski with the basket. I made a mental note as well before the game started to check with Coach Veneman on any freshmen he'd have up tonight, and I just didn't get over to talk with him. So I apologize, Oriole Nation, on that. Hopefully for the rest of the season, I will correct that and make sure that I have all of the names that are listed in the official scorebook for that evening's game. Running clock is in effect, folks. Manistee shot up, with that last basket for the Orioles, it gives them a 53-13 lead. So the state-mandated running clock is now in effect. Forfinski with it. She'll take baseline jumper, up, no good, rebound. Oh, actually, that was Kimmy Hodges, not able to save it before it goes out of bounds, and it will be Manistee basketball. Hey, Oriole Nation, the McGee Insurance Group has been serving West Michigan since 1939. They provide quality insurance coverage tailored to fit your needs and budget. McGee Insurance services include auto, commercial, home, health, life, and umbrella insurance. McGee Insurance Group, 5965 West US 10, located next door to Ludington Chiropractic. Call 231-845-5000. Shot put up there, no good by Forfinski, and here comes Manistee. 4:45 to go in the game. Orioles 53, Mariners 13. Now there's a turnover by the Mariners. On the court for the Orioles, 0, Delana Slater. Also 22, Charlie Morse. Number 30, Heston Stowe. As well, we have on the court for Ludington. Let's see, we got a couple of other new freshmen now. 50 and is that 44, I believe. Yes. So the Orioles turn the ball over. 4:12 left in the game. They lead 53-13. And now Manistee will turn the ball over. Stowe with it. Over to Charlie Morse. Trying to work the ball down to Delana Slater, which they do on the near baseline. Back out to Stowe. Charlie Morse for 3, no good. Rebound up, no good there. That was put up by the Orioles, number 44. Now to Heston Stowe. Another 3 for Morse, up and off the mark. Rebound Heston Stowe, shot no good. Ball fought for. Heston Stowe last touches it. It goes out of bounds, and it will be Ludington or Manistee basketball. Into the Mariners lineup, number 4, Ana Spatorno Villegas. I would almost be willing to bet she's a foreign exchange student, probably from Spain. 2:56 left in the ball game. The Orioles up 53-13. Also on the court for Manistee, number 43, Kylie Elgie. Number 32 is also out there, Emily Markart. Chippewa, I'm sorry. I told myself I was not going to say Chippewas tonight, and I just did. The Mariners with the basketball right now. With the ball, Natalie Mannon. There's a steal by Charlie Morse. Charlie Morse now gets it over to one of her teammates. Back to Morse. Morse, another three-pointer. She has not been shy about launching that 3 tonight. No good. Rebound to Manistee's Kylie Elgie. We're down to 1:55 left in the game. There's a steal by Slater. Delana Slater loses it, gets it back. Now it finds its way to Charlie Morse. Morse will take the shot. Good! Charlie Morse with the basket for the Orioles. She has 5 points on the night. Ludington up 55-13. Markart now over to Ana Spatorno Villegas. Villegas with it. She'll give it now back to Marquardt. And now a jump ball, possession arrow to Manistee. Returning to the Oriole lineup will be number 3, Allie Brandt. 56 seconds left in the game. We'll have the Smith & Eddy post-game show coming your way. As there's a steal by the Orioles, Brandt has it and not able to save it. Luckily, she was able to catch her balance before heading headfirst into the wall here at the west end of the gymnasium. Mannon with it for Manistee. Now to Schaefer. 21 seconds to go in the game. Ludington 55, Manistee 13. There's a nice block there by the Orioles, number 44. Again, I apologize about not having some of these freshman names on the roster. 6 seconds to go. Long three-pointer launch. It's off the mark there by Allie Brandt, and there's the buzzer. And your final score, girls JV basketball action, Ludington 55 and Manistee 13. And we'll step aside and be back in 2 minutes here on the Oriole Sports Network. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation.
Smith & Eddy Insurance in partnership with Auto Owners Insurance. Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and providing insurance solutions as the area's largest independent agency. Here at Smith & Eddy Insurance, in partnership with Auto Owners, we offer the most experienced staff, the widest array of policies, and we have partnered with Auto Owners Insurance to provide exceptional solutions for our customers. With new technology and an old-school philosophy, our team is committed to delivering a winning customer experience by placing the right people in the right roles. Proudly serving all of West Michigan from our 4 convenient locations in Bear Lake, Scottville, Manistee, and in Hart, Smith & Eddy and Auto Owners remains deeply committed to the communities we serve and dedicated to meeting your insurance needs. Smith & Eddy Insurance in partnership with Auto Owners Insurance.
Safe Harbor Credit Union is your premier choice for all your banking needs. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, our members always come first. You're not just a member, you're family. This is Adam Johnson, President and CEO of Safe Harbor Credit Union and proud former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're thrilled to once again be the premier halftime sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. If you haven't yet experienced the Safe Harbor Credit Union difference, now is the perfect time to make the switch. We cherish our relationships with our members and our community student athletes. You'll find us in the stands cheering for that next Oriole win and in local classrooms teaching financial literacy. We believe in being the local financial institution that you can trust with all your banking needs. When you invest with us, your money stays local, and local decision-making ensures that your needs are our top priority. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Come visit us at our new location at 5511 US 10 here in Ludington. We can't wait to welcome you into our family at Safe Harbor Credit Union.
We'd like to thank Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, our exclusive post-game sponsor. A caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. The Orioles outscored Manistee 6-0 in that quick fourth quarter, expedited by the state-mandated running clock. Ludington outscored Manistee 21-3 in the opening quarter, 11-4 in the second, 17-6 in the third, 6-0 in the fourth. They led 32-7 at the half, 49-13 at the end of 3, and they win 55-13. Scoring for Manistee tonight: 2 for Natalie Mannon, 4 for Callie Zukowski, and let's see here, 2, 4, 6, 7 for Emma Monroe. For the Orioles, 2 for Delana Slater, 1 for Raven the Wrecking Ball Thomas. 10 points tonight for Eloise Kwitneski, 6 for Claire Keith, 5 for Charlie Morse, 2 for Leanna Veneman, 8 for Heston Stowe. A big game for Grace Forfinski tonight, 20 points. Joining me right now, Oriole JV assistant coach Keelan Laird. And Coach Laird, you got to be very happy with a 55-13 state-mandated running clock in effect against your arch rival.
I know we're back to that running clock that we've had the past few games. Well, not the last
Not
game,
the Fremont game.
Yeah,
My goodness. Yeah, we'll talk about that in a little bit too. But this Manistee game tonight really took it to Grace Forfinski. Had a heck of a ball game tonight.
Yeah, she goes out there and plays her game, and she runs like a dog out there. Like, we were telling her to get back 52 half court, and she's up there stopping them in the full court.
We have to apologize to Oriole Nation. I did it a few times tonight. I had a number of your freshman players. The roster had not been updated, and I didn't get with Coach Veneman beforehand, so I only know one, and that's 42's Annika Heemstra, correct?
Oh, yeah.
And I think 14 is that Kimmy Hodges?
Yeah.
Hey, I got 2 right.
Yeah.
Two
and then
right.
We got Noelle, and we had Riley Smith in there.
Riley Smith was in. Noelle.
There's more. I'm
trying to think of her last name.
Maddie Kowalski.
Kalinowski. Hey, I was he 55?
44.
Okay, well, I promised Oriole Nation next game I will get with Coach Veneman before the game and make sure that we have all of your freshmen up here as well, too. So, big win tonight. Again, still only the 1 loss going back to Grand Haven. But I'll tell you what, that game Tuesday at Grand Haven, or the game Tuesday at Fremont,
Yeah.
a 28-13 lead at the half.
And then a 33-28 win.
33-28 win, and it got down to 3 points. Fremont got it within 3 points there. They shut out our Orioles. Ludington did not score in the third quarter, only got 5 points in the fourth. Held on for a 33-28 win.
Yeah,
but
that
got very, very...
it was ugly.
Yeah, and it was getting a little bit... I think people were getting a little nervous. It was a nail-biter.
Oh, yeah. I was biting my nails at home. I was like, come on, girls.
But they held them off, though, and then they got to come up. We did something we've never done before, where Coach Veneman told me, he goes, Scoop, we win, I'm sending all the girls up. So the post-game show was all of the girls got a little airtime on the Oriole Sports Network. They got to say hi to folks back home. And we said, if I knew who they were, I said, okay, we have so-and-so with us now. And if I didn't know, I said, well, who do we got now? I just looked down at the numbers. So I think that was pretty cool.
He will make any excuse not to come up here.
Yeah, exactly. So I told Coach Veneman, I said, I thought we were going to have Keelan doing color commentary with me tonight. Maybe one of these times, though. So definitely. Senior night here tonight at Manistee. You got some pretty good memories of playing here. Did you ever lose up here, Keelan?
Not that I'm aware of. I had a half court. Not half court. I had a buzzer beater here, but
I remember that.
It was a layup. It wasn't a half court shot. I had the half court shot at home against them.
How about that half court shot the other night by Madeline Kenyon?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she was fouled on it, too.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah. So a game like this, you win 55-13. What can you, Coach Veneman, and the girls take out of this?
We send those girls in and we tell them to work on specific things. And, I mean, honestly, you work on something every game, but these games are a little easier to work on things because you're more confident with them going in and having the time to work on it, and there's not as much pressure on them.
Okay.
Not that, yeah.
Yeah. Next game, I believe you have Orchard View.
Yep. OV, I think it's Tuesday.
Yes, next week, and I'm pretty sure the OSN's going to be covering that one as well, too.
Okay.
So, thanks for coming up.
Of course, yeah.
You get to turn the mic over to someone you know quite well, who's going to be doing color commentary with me tonight. And Evan did you get a haircut or did
he shaved the scruff a little bit too.
Actually, clean shaven over there. I said, there's something different about Evan tonight. So thanks for coming up. Enjoy this varsity game tonight. And again, here we are. It's February 6th, and Coach Veneman has yet to do a post-game show with me yet, which, again, Oriole Nation, that's a good thing. If Keelan comes up, that means that's an Oriole victory. And only Oriole lost. We didn't cover that night, so Troy has not yet to be up with us yet this year. And even the one game where you couldn't make it as an assistant coach.
I know he was freaking out during practice. Like, what are we going to do? Like, am I going to send Grace up there? And then Grace was sick, so she didn't go. So
the funny thing, he's freaking out about it. And he's done color commentary with me before, and he does an outstanding job.
Yeah, I think it's more like, what's it called?
Stage fright?
It's like, he doesn't want to come up here because it'll break the jinx. Yeah.
Jinx, exactly. Yeah. He's superstitious.
Superstitious. I couldn't think of it. It was right on the tip of my tongue, and I couldn't get it out. But he's superstitious.
Enjoy this game, Keelan, and keep it going, O's.
Yes, thank you. Good luck tonight.
Good luck to you. Good luck. That's assistant coach Keelan Laird of the Ludington girls JV team. They win 55-13. Again, only one loss on the year for the girls. It came early in the season against Grand Haven, and that's going to wrap things up for the Smith and Eddy post-game show. We'll step aside. When we return, we'll have the House of Flavors Manufacturing pregame show coming your way for the Ludington Manistee varsity game. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation. Greetings and salutations, Oriole Nation. Welcome to Ludington Oriole Girls Varsity Basketball on the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. Scoop Hansen, the voice of the Orioles, with you on the play-by-play call tonight, joined by Evan McKinley doing color commentary. Julia Habman is the OSN 102.7 WMOM technical engineer, and Jackson Jenner is the OSN cameraman. JV action tonight. Ludington wins 55-13. Back end of this girls' JV varsity doubleheader, the Ludington Orioles and the Manistee Mariners. Earlier in the season at Hawley, Ludington prevailed over Manistee, but it was a heck of a competitive game, Evan. I think Ludington won by 3 points that night. So, first off, how are you doing?
Hey, Scoop, it's great to be back. And there is no better game to do than a Ludington-Manistee game. Always one of my favorite games to play in during my high school career.
I totally agree with you. There's no sweeter games to win than when you're playing your arch rival, and there's no games that are as hard to swallow and as hard to take in a loss as when you fall to Manistee.
That's right.
Yep.
Warming up here in the gym, you got the student section right down there by your warming up. They like to chirp in.
Yeah.
And then you take it to them on the court, and they leave early. It's the best thing ever.
Two of my favorite calls that I've ever done here in Manistee's gym were the dunk by Peyton Lacombe a few years ago, right in front of the Manistee student section. And then, of course, was that last year? Yeah, last year when Cam Gunsel had his first varsity dunk. And that also was in front of the Manistee student section. Nothing love that. Well, nothing like that. Getting a dunk right in front of the Manistee student section. Yeah.
That's right, Scoop. We take it right to our rival. We're not gonna lay down. I know the girls probably aren't happy after losing to Fremont the other night. Obviously, it takes them out of contention for any conference title. But now is when the real season starts. Just down the road, we're gonna be coming up on districts.
Yes.
And
yep.
This last month of basketball is going to be about tuning your game so that in districts we advance to regionals and get back to Breslin.
Evan, I've been here. I've covered a lot of games here, boys and girls. Usually, it's pretty toasty and warm in here, but this is by far the coldest. I've even got my jacket on right now. I mean,
it might have to do with the 50-mile-an-hour wind out there right now.
It very well may. I mean, I during the JV game, I talked about that. It was a wild and woolly ride up here. We took the back way to Manistee. Going home tonight, we are not taking the back way. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of drifting. Heavy winds. And the drifting was starting when we came up here tonight. We got in, we pulled into the parking lot, and you could just hear the wind whistling through here. And it was hitting the light towers. It was making an eerie sound. Kind of sounds when you're trolling on your boat and your cables on your downriggers hit a certain speed. They make that humming noise. Yeah, that's what it was like. So Ludington and Manistee girls varsity basketball coming your way. We want to thank House of Flavors Manufacturing, our exclusive pregame sponsor. Delicious House of Flavors ice cream sold around the world, made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing, proud to help keep our hometown dynamic and support Ludington Oriole sports, producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937. Pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. That's House of Flavors Manufacturing. Learn more at www.houseofflavors.com. Also a shout out to Indian Summer Co-op. They are proud to be a sponsor of the OSN and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for this season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. I was over last night, Evan, to Hawley Gym, and I caught the end of the Ludington girls practice. I went in and saw a little bit of their film session before I interviewed our player in the spotlight tonight, and that player in the spotlight is going to be Taya Jones. But Coach Stowe was making a point of emphasis on boxing out. And he was very disappointed with the effort at Fremont on Tuesday night. And he was really trying to get the point home, drive the point home to his girls about the importance of boxing out. And I think you'll hear a little bit about it here right in the pregame interview I did with him here earlier. And we're going to step aside and listen to that right now. So stay tuned, Oriole Nation. Welcome, Oriole Nation, to the House of Flavors Manufacturing pregame coaches interview. Coach Warren Stowe. Your girls coming off a tough loss at Fremont the other night. Tonight they're back in action here at Manistee against their arch rival. I think if a doctor was to prescribe something, this would be the prescription, a match against your arch rival.
Yeah, that's a great way to think about it. excited for tonight and playing Manistee. You know, that's an easy game to get up for, and a talented group. You know, I don't know what their record is, but, you know, they're very competitive in every game that they play. They have a lot of girls who are really skilled, some strong girls in the post, so we've got our hands full, no doubt.
You were without Jordan Anderson the other night. Is she back tonight?
She's back in school. She's going to give it a go tonight. I got to check in with her pregame here, but yes, she is. You know, we just also want to make sure that we're setting Jordan up for success, and obviously she'll go through warm-ups, and her and I will talk, and then we'll just see how she's doing as the game proceeds. But do expect to have her. I don't think she's at 100% with the stuff that's going around, but she made it through the day, and like everything's a positive from that sense. So, you know, hopefully it'll be good when she gets out there and gets a sweat going. Sometimes that helps in those situations. So definitely excited to have her back. You know, offensively and defensively. She's a difference maker, no doubt about it.
Hopefully her mom and dad fed her some chicken noodle soup too. That's always good to go when you've got the crud that's going around like that. Status on both Peyton Welch and on Madeline Kenyon. Both took some bumps the other night at Fremont.
Yep, both good. Checked in with Rich Welch the other day, just on checking in on Peyton, and good, just sore, kind of landed on her back, and Madeline's good to go. So nothing out of the ordinary outside of Jordan's sickness, you know, so we should be good to go. You know, we should be good to go.
Coach, I know you were not happy at all with your boxing out the other night. Yeah, I think you got the point across to your girls, didn't you?
I tried to, you know, it's just we got to have that mentality of continuing to strive to get better, and that's a big part of the game that we can really look at, focus. It's no secret, you know, it's on film everywhere. In practice, a lot of times we miss some of those box outs. So yesterday at practice, that was definitely a priority, making sure that we had 5 girls boxing out, and hopefully, you know, I'm excited for tonight. You know, what an opportunity to come out and try to grow in some areas that we need to grow on. That's what the game is about. That's what playing a sport or being a human being is about, is just striving to be your best self. So I'm excited from that standpoint. You know, yeah, we didn't do some things well, but collectively we can come out tonight and try to be better.
Should be a nice electric atmosphere here, and you know there's nothing more that Manistee would like to do than to knock off their arch rival.
Oh, yeah, no doubt about it. This is going to be a big game. It's a big game for them. It was a very close, competitive game the first time we played. You know, we were able to win that game by 3 points. So, no doubt about it, we're getting Manistee's best tonight.
Your starting lineup, Coach?
Madeline at the 1, JC at the 2, Elle at the 3, Peyton at the 4, and Jay at the 5. That's who we got tonight.
Good luck to you and the Orioles. We'll talk to you after the ball game. As always, go O's, beat the Chips. Beat the Mariners.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Go O's.
Welcome back to Manistee High School. Hey, Oriole Nation, located at 913 South Washington Avenue in Ludington, Trevor Scott Contracting and Restoration LLC services include basement foundations, concrete driveways, decorative concrete, porches, decks, including all the way up to custom-built homes. Contact Trevor Scott Contracting and Restoration LLC at 888-860-4001. Expert craftsmanship, personalized service, quality materials, timely completion, and comprehensive solutions. That's Trevor Scott Contracting and Restoration LLC, our exclusive starting lineup sponsor. Both teams, Ludington's still on the court right now, but we're about 50 seconds away from the opening tip here at Manistee High School. The Ludington Orioles and the Manistee Mariners. Actually, we're a little bit more than that because we've got the national anthem coming our way. Hey, speaking of that, Tuesday at Hawley Gym, Tuesday the 11th will be Military Appreciation Night. All veterans get in free. So if you're a veteran, come on out to Hawley Gym. Also, you can share some pizza with the Ludington basketball teams as well. So I stopped by the American Legion yesterday, dropped off a couple flyers there Coach Shank had given me. So they seemed very interested. They were going to post them up and get the word out. And also gave one of those to Chris Nicholas down at 102.7 WMOM. He was going to talk about it a bit as well. So hopefully we have a great turnout on the 11th of February, Military Appreciation Night at Hawley Gym. Okay, we're going to step aside right now. When we come back, we'll have those Trevor Scott Contracting and Restoration LLC starting lineup coming your way here on 102.7 WMOM and the Oriole Sports Network. Stay tuned.
Welcome to House of Flavors, Michigan's largest ice cream producer. But we're more than just ice cream. We exist to make ice cream, feed people, and make our world a better place. We donate 25% of all profits to charity annually. You heard that right. We are dedicated, innovative, adaptable. Come join our team. We are looking for amazing people to join our team in maintenance, operations, palletizing, warehouse, CDL drivers. We provide career development opportunities, year-round stability, competitive wages, health insurance, 401k retirement, bonuses, profit sharing, and free ice cream. Join us to make ice cream and make a difference. Find your career today at houseofflavors.com/careers.
When you think paint, think Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all of your projects. With over 5,000 colors of top quality Benjamin Moore and Pittsburgh paint, you are bound to find the perfect colors for your next painting project. We are your color match experts. LP&G can help you design your Pinterest-worthy all-glass shower enclosure, bringing a spa-like feel to your home. We cover all your glass needs with on-site service of broken windows and screens and custom-cut tabletops, mirrors, and plexiglass. Ludington Paint and Glass, mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more, located at 213 South James Street in downtown Ludington. Call Ludington Paint and Glass at 231-843-8250. Follow us on Facebook at Ludington Paint and Glass. LP&G is proud to support Ludington sports. All right, welcome back to Manistee High School. Scoop Hansen, Evan McKinley, Julia Havman, Jackson Jenner, the OSN, and 102.7 WMOM. Here are your Trevor Scott Contracting and Restoration LLC services starting lineup. First for the Manistee Mariners, coached by Ken Cott, assisted by Sophie Hooper and Abby Robinson. Starting at the guards, number 3, Kate Somsel. Also number 4, Elena Edmondson. The center, number 45, Ava Mae Fett. Forwards are 25, Hattie Driver, and number 21, Lindsay Gardner. For the Ludington Orioles, coached by Warren Stowe, assisted by Bree Lewis and Noah Laird, managed by Elisa Mateos and Luciana Bailey. Starting at the guards, number 11, Madeline Kenyon. She is a junior. Also number 20, Eliana Jeruzal, a senior. And number 23, J.C. Cole. She is a junior. The starting forwards, number 12, Jalen Laird, a junior. And number 2, Peyton Welch. Peyton, a senior. Ludington has Jordan Anderson here tonight, Evan. She's been under the weather with the flu, and we'll see how much playing time she gets tonight.
If I had to guess, probably limited minutes. If she feels good, first time she steps out, she might get a few more minutes in the second half.
I will say one thing here. They do put on quite a show for their starting lineup when they announce them. It kind of reminds me of watching a game between the Detroit Pistons and Chicago Bulls at the old United Center or the Chicago Stadium, when they would turn all the lights and the spotlight would go on the starter who was being announced. Of course, when you had Michael Jordan playing, that was a pretty neat thing that the Bulls did. Probably another reason why I really did not like them, because being a Detroit Pistons fan. And also the reason that Isaiah Thomas was not on the original Dream Team was because Michael Jordan said that if Isaiah went, he would not go. So, yeah. All right, Manistee being announced right now. We are in darkness here. Looks, with all the lights that are on right now, reminds you of Christmas time. Yeah, Ludington with that loss against Fremont the other night. It was their second conference loss. So Fremont undefeated in the conference. Ludington has 11 wins on the year. And Manistee's been playing some good ball lately, so this should be a heck of a ball game here tonight.
Hey, I'm in for a competitive game tonight.
We will be back tomorrow night at Hawley Manistee boys will be in town for a JV varsity boys doubleheader. Jamie Sycon will be with me doing the color commentary for the varsity game tomorrow night. You're going to be at the game in Hawley?
I don't know if I'll be there. The walleye are biting out on Hamlin right now.
I hear you. Hey, nothing like if the fish are hitting for ice fishing, you got to get out when the going's good.
That's right.
Yeah.
We finally have ice.
Yeah, you said you were been out on PM, and the perch fishing has been, they're out there, but they're not really hitting that good, huh? You haven't found them?
Below average.
Okay. Here we go. The tip controlled by the Ludington Orioles. Ludington in their black jerseys, orange lettering and numerals trimmed in white. Manistee white jerseys. They have blue lettering and numerals trimmed in gold. Ludington on the attack with the ball. Jerusalem, she'll get it down low to Welch. Welch loses it out of bounds. It'll be Manistee basketball right in front of the Manistee student section.
Yeah, Manistee came out in a 2-3 zone, and we've had a tough time playing against a 2-3 zone this year. I'd like to see quick ball movement. You know, we were able to get the ball down low, and Manistee did a great job collapsing on.
We'll see, Evan, how the Orioles bounce back after that performance on Tuesday at Fremont. They just got down 18-2 at the end of one. You get down 16 points to Fremont after one quarter of play. It's tough to dig out of that hole.
Tough to come back against a good shooting team like Fremont.
Yeah. So Manistee will turn the ball over, and we've played 50 seconds. No score yet. Ludington and Manistee, these ancient rivals. At it again. I bet you the Manistee boys come out in a 2-3 zone tomorrow night at Hawley, too. Just have a feeling they probably will. Okay. Kenyon will get the ball now to Jerusalem. Welch for three. Good! Peyton Welch from the far baseline. And the Orioles have a quick 3-0 lead.
Yeah, that was great ball movement. We overloaded one side. Manistee didn't have enough players, and Peyton was wide open in the corner and knocked down the three.
And now here comes, well, Ludington had a turnover for a second. Now they do get it back, and they turn it right back over. Manistee with it, ball kicked. Now Ludington's going to get it back. That basketball is a hot potato right now, Evan.
Hot potato or ping pong, something like that.
Yeah. Ludington up 3-0. They'll get it to Welch. Peyton Welch, who we were very concerned about, went down extremely hard in the first half at Fremont. Now the ball's fought for. Jump ball, possession arrow to the Manistee Mariners. Ludington up 3-0. 6:20 to go in the opening quarter. Mariners will get the ball in with it. Number 4, Elena Edmondson. Edmondson now to Kate Somsel. They'll give it to Lindsey Gardner. Edmondson had the ball knocked away there by Jerusalem. She'll get it right back. She'll give it now to Somsel. Back to Edmondson. Somsel. Edmondson. Now over to Lindsey Gardner for three. Good. Lindsey Gardner with a three. And we have a tie game. 3 apiece. 5:46 to go. Opening quarter. Jerusalem fighting for the ball. It's going to be a tie-up. And it will be Ludington basketball.
Eliana had a little bit of a hesitation when she caught that ball. I thought she had a nice straight drive to the basket with a teammate coming down the other end, but she hesitated just enough for Manistee to catch up to her.
Jerusalem with the ball now. She'll give it to J.C. Cole. Cole just surrounded by 3 Mariners. Jump ball, possession arrow to Manistee. You know, you get that ball, Evan. You know, you're a basketball player. You see it so much in girls basketball where the ball, when they get it and they put the ball down, the dribble or down in the stomach area, and that's you're just asking for a tie-up.
Yeah, I'd like to see 3 points of contact against the chest, 2 hands on the ball. You got to be strong, especially against 2-3 zone, because they're all collapsing to that one area.
Orioles caught a break right there. A foul called on Manistee. They have it. They'll get it in now to Welch. Welch will give it to Kenyon. Now to J.C. Cole. Her pass picked off. Picked off by Manistee's number 21, and that's Lindsey Gardner. Now with the ball, Elena Edmondson. Kate Somsel. Edmondson, that was Gardner loses the ball. Kenyon has it now for the Orioles. Both teams not having a hard time really getting into a flow right now, Evan.
Yeah, both playing solid defense.
3, good! good. Eliana Jerusalem with a long three-pointer right there. Ludington 6, Manistee 3.
I kind of feel like I'm watching an NBA game right now down the court, and we're 3 for 3 from behind the three-point line so far.
4:52 to go in the opening quarter. Ludington JV's winning tonight by the score of 55-13. Ooh, almost an over and back there, but Ludington's going to get the ball on a turnover anyway, and then there's going to be a foul called on Manistee's Elena Edmondson. Tomorrow night, Hawley Gym, boys JV, boys varsity basketball, Ludington Orioles and the Manistee Mariners. Into the Manistee lineup, number 15, Grace Whitmer. Ball will be triggered in by J.C. Cole. Into the Oriole lineup, number 4, Kaya Jones, our Indian Summer Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight. You'll hear her interview at the intermission. Also in number 15, Kelsey Bowman. And number 40, Jordan Anderson. There's a shot put up way off the mark there by Kaya Jones. And coming away with it for Manistee, number 15, Grace Whitmer. We'll see how many minutes Jordan Anderson gets here, Evan. 4:14 to go, opening quarter. Ludington up 6-3. Now we have a foul called, I believe it's going to be, yes, on Manistee's number 15, Grace Whitmer, as she just absolutely bulldozed right over. Was that J.C. Cole, I think she went over?
Yeah, that was a great box out. Forced Manistee to go right over the top, so Coach Stowe's going to be happy about that.
We talked about that. You heard Coach Stowe talking about it in the pregame interview, and they emphasized it last night. It was a point of emphasis big time in their practice, boxing out. Jordan Anderson with the ball, and her pass picked off right there, and going in for the basket. Shot up no good by Ava Mae Fett. Just too hard on the shot right there, and here comes the Orioles. Kelsey Bowman with it now. Bowman loses it, now Manistee has it. Both teams with a lot of turnovers in this first quarter. Give a credit, though, to both defenses causing those turnovers. Now there is a foul called on Kelsey. No, traveling violation on Manistee. Into the Mariner lineup, returning number 25, Hattie Driver. I'd like to thank Lundquist Furniture, West Michigan's largest furniture store, located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville. Family owned and operated since 1940. For your furniture needs, call Lundquist, 231-757-3368. There's another turnover, and here come the Manistee Mariners. Shot up and good. Whoa! That's going to bring snow. Three-pointer there. That was an absolute rainbow from Kate Somsel. We have a 6-6 game. Both teams, only points coming via three-pointers so far.
Hey, both teams are packing it in the paint, forcing those outside shots, and are knocking them down so far.
Ludington basketball, 3:15 to go, opening quarter, tie game 6-6. Three-point attempt up and no good there by J.C. Cole. Rebound to Manistee's Hattie Driver. She'll give it now to Somsel. Somsel to Ava Mae Fett. Fett back to Somsel to Fett. Fett trying to get around Jordan Anderson. She does. She goes baseline. Little baseline jumper up off the mark there by Grace Whitmer. And now Madeline Kenyon has it for the Orioles. Her pass, too much there. Intended for J.C. Cole. Returning to the Manistee lineup, number 21, Lindsey Gardner. Back in for the Orioles, number 12, Jalen Laird. Also returning number 20, Eliana Jerusalem, and number 2, Peyton Welch. That's going to be an over and back violation on the Mariners.
Yeah, great job by Jones there to force her up the sideline. And once she crossed half court, she cut her off, used the sideline as an extra defender, and Manistee had to pick the ball up, and she threw it right back across half court.
2:33 to go, opening quarter. Ludington 6, Manistee 6. Eliana Jerusalem with it. Cross-court pass. Kaya Jones. No, that was Welch. Welch with the underhand scoop shot. No good. Ball out of bounds. It will be Manistee basketball. Oriole Nation, Safe Harbor Credit Union is our exclusive halftime show sponsor. Safe Harbor Credit Union, where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington, or give them a call, 843-2323, Safe Harbor Credit Union. Manistee basketball. Whitmer now, and taking the shot, number 25. That was Hattie Driver, no good. And now a traveling violation called on Jordan Anderson. It'll be Manistee basketball.
A lot of turnovers so far, Scoop. We got to clean those up.
Mariners will get the ball in. Whitmer now to Gardner, and there's a turnover. Jalen Laird has it. She'll give it up now. Kaya Jones. Jones to Welch. Kaya Jones. She'll swing it now to Eliana Jeruzal. Jeruzal to the hoop. Up and God! Nice move there. That was a power forward move by the Orioles' Eliana Jeruzal, who gets the basket.
Yeah, that was a strong take. Finished through some contact, too.
Manistee on the attack. Ludington up 8-6. Shot up, no good there by Manistee's Grace Whitmer. Jordan Anderson with the rebound. She'll get it ahead now to Kaya Jones.
Numbers.
Oh, she had Jalen Laird open, and just too much on the pass right there. Just a little bit, the adrenaline flowing a little bit too much there, Evan.
Yeah, playing quick, we were able to get off of a little trap off the rebound. We had some numbers, and Kaya just led Jalen just a little bit too far.
Ludington up 8-6, 1:24 to go in this opening quarter. Now there's a pass stolen there by Jalen Laird. And now Laird, they're going to call a jump ball. Possession arrow to Manistee.
Whether it's a missed shot or a turnover, Manistee is like trapping as soon as Ludington gets the ball.
Got to watch that wily veteran coach, Ken Cott. He knows his basketball.
Good coach, experienced.
Yes. Manistee with the ball. Nice move there by Hattie Driver. Now we have a fight for the ball. And there'll be a three-pointer up by Ava Mae Fett. No good. Rebound to Grace Whitmer. Three-point attempt up and good. They're going to have to get out on her. Lindsey Gardner with her second three of the first quarter. Manistee 9, Ludington 8. They'll get the ball ahead. Welch, clear sailing up. Good! Peyton Welch with the basket. Ludington got ahead of Manistee right there. If they can do that on a consistent basis, they're going to pull Manistee out from playing certain types of defensive schemes against them.
Yeah, and that was a great job by Kaya Jones to catch the ball in the middle of the court and be strong with it and look opposite. And Welch was wide open for the layup.
Whitmer misses the baseline jumper. With the board is Kaya Jones. We have is that a jump? Jump ball, possession arrow to Ludington. 29 seconds to go, opening quarter. Ludington 10, Manistee 9. Manistee's points all via the three-pointer.
Live and die by the three.
Yeah, the Orioles themselves have two three-pointers. Ludington now, tried to force the pass right there. And actually Jordan Anderson still got it and got a nice shot off. Couldn't get it to fall, and here comes Manistee. 15 seconds left in the opening quarter. Ludington 10, Manistee 9. Ava Mae Fett with it. She'll give it now to Lindsey Gardner. Gardner to Kate Somsel. They'll get it in. Gardner shot up, no good. Ball goes out of bounds. That will be Ludington basketball, but only 0.3 of a second left. Orioles are going to go into the second quarter with a 1-point lead here. Is it even possible to get a shot off? No, with 0.3 of a second.
It would have been close.
All right, we are at the end of one here from Manistee girls varsity basketball. Your score: the Ludington Orioles 10, the Manistee Mariners 9. You are watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation.
Hey everyone, this is Trent Lundquist from Lundquist Furniture. We've been serving West Michigan since 1940. We're here to serve you guys as a full-blown furniture store. So we have mattresses, we have recliners, we have dining room tables, anything that you would need to furnish your house, we have it. And we provide one of the best services around on the west side of Michigan. We will go anywhere in the whole state of Michigan. We will deliver it, we'll service it, we'll take care of you. I just want to appreciate you guys for being customers of ours, and we're here to serve you, and that's what we do. We're here for the Orioles. We're here for the Cardinals. We're here for the Spartans. We're proud to be a sponsor of this Oriole Sports Network.
Welcome back to Manistee. Ludington up 10-9 at the end of the first quarter, girls varsity basketball. Our student section tonight on a Thursday I know the weather with the wind out there is not very good right now, but we've only got 2 people here representing the Ludington student section. One is Alex Smith. Lori or Jack, if you're out there listening, let me know. I can't try to think who is. It looks like that might be with Alex. That could be Zach Graham, but I'm not positive on that. There are 2 people here representing the Ludington student section. Okay, we have, they didn't have the time correct on the scoreboard there, Evan, so the buzzer went. Manistee was in possession. They had a good opportunity right there. The shot was missed. Let's see what they're going to call right there, though. They're going to call Manistee basketball. Coach Warren Stowe wants a jump ball right there. He's not, I can tell by his body language, I don't think they're going to get it, though. They're going to call it Manistee basketball. They're going to have 8 seconds off the clock, so 7:52.
Yeah, Manistee had a really good shot there. They missed it, but...
All right, a foul is going to be called now on Peyton Welch. Manistee had a nice entry pass right there. Ava Mae Fett, she laid a really nice pass in there. I believe that was to Lindsey Gardner.
Looked like a pretty clean block by Peyton, but maybe just a little bit of body.
You know, Evan, this is our first time Gardner gets the first free throw. This is the first time we've ever done a game here in Manistee on the south side of the gym.
I noticed that when I walked up.
Second free throw, no good by Gardner. Okay, thank you, Kerry Henyon. Yeah, you know what? If he had turned around, Kerry, I would have known it was Gavin. Three-pointer! Madeline Kenyon buries it from the top of the key. Nothing but net there for Madeline. Ludington up 13-10. That's Gavin Henyon and Alex Smith are here representing the Oriole student section. So give those 2 young men kudos representing our student section. Alex Smith, Gavin Henyon, our only 2 we have here. And we want to thank Smith & Eddy Insurance, our exclusive post-game sponsor. Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. Benedict's Auto Center, providing the best in auto body repairing and painting since the 40s. Benedict's Auto Center would like to remind you to exercise extra caution out on the roadways. You can reach Mike Benedict at 231-613-4111. Benedict's Auto Center, 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. I look forward to seeing Mike tomorrow. I'm going to be heading out there to talk some OSN business with him and also a few other things. I'm sure we'll be talking about sports quite a bit. Our conversations always get around to sports when Mike and I get together. And the time seems to fly by when I'm out there. Okay, Ludington with a nice steal now. Kenyon with it. J.C. Cole. J.C. Cole gives it to Jerusalem. 7:02 left in the opening half. Ludington up 13-10. Good ball movement by the Orioles. Kenyon fakes the 3. Laird had it. Laird to Jerusalem. Jerusalem for 3. In and out, no good. Good look at the 3 there, though. That ball was halfway down and popped back out.
Yeah, looking back at before the timeout, Ludington almost forced a 10-second violation after the made 3-pointer by Kenyon.
That's good defense. Now another held ball here. Possession arrow to Ludington. Did you get a chance to watch the game Tuesday from Fremont?
I did not.
So you missed the desperation 3-pointer from half court by Madeline Kenyon at the end of the 3rd quarter. That was nothing but net, and she was also fouled on it and hit the free throw. A rare 4-point play. Ludington needed a few more of those, though, on Tuesday against Fremont. All right, J.C. Cole with the ball. Cole, luckily she didn't get called for the travel there. Kenyon now. Kenyon shot up, no good. Nice move. Good offensive board for Kenyon. Shot up by Welch, no good. Ludington doing a much better job, though, as far as hitting the boards, at both ends, the defensive and offensive end.
Yeah, a ton of energy, especially coming from the bench. You see Troy over there. He's getting the defense hyped up. You got to get out and guard that 3-point line.
6 minutes left in the 2nd quarter. Traveling violation on Manistee. Give Peyton Welch some credit there for her defense. 5:55 to go, 2nd quarter. Ludington 13, Manistee 10. The Orioles are up 10-9 at the end of the 1st quarter. Kenyon Kenyon will get the ball now to Welch. Welch to J.C. Cole. Cole, Kenyon, long three. God! Oh, he got a nice roll there in front of the Manistee student section. Madeline Kenyon, that was not your garden variety three, Evan.
Yeah, that was nice look. If they're not going to guard her, hand down, man down. You gotta shoot those. Good block by Jalen.
Orioles now with a 6-point lead, 16-10. Manistee shot off the mark, out of bounds. And initially they thought they said Ludington basketball. Now they're saying Manistee basketball. Yeah, Madeline Kenyon, a long three-pointer right there, and he hit the far rim, and it took a nice bounce for us there. We'll take it. Fett, she'll get it inside. Shot no good. Foul on J.C. Cole. Going to the free throw line for Manistee will be number 45. And that'll be Ava Mae Fett. Got a nice pass right there by Madeline Wayward.
Yeah, Jalen did a great job of getting on top of that, forcing the throw over top, but we got to have a defender come from that backside and pick that pass off.
Free throw is up and good there by Fett. Into the Oriole lineup will be number 1, the wrecking ball, Raven Thomas. Also checking in number 40, Jordan Anderson. Second free throw, no good. Foul going to be called on Manistee's number 53, Shaylin Harmon. 5:16 to go. Second quarter, Ludington 16, Manistee 11. Jalen Laird, she'll get the ball now to Kenyon. Kenyon to Raven Thomas. Thomas cross-court pass there. Jerusalem on the drive, up no good. Ball saved by Thomas, and coming to get it, good job there by Laird, and now Laird's going to draw the foul, I believe. Good hustle there by Jalen Laird. Number 1, she saved the ball from going out of bounds, and then she was fouled. Foul called on the Mariners' number 4, Elena Edmondson. Jerusalem will trigger the ball in. They get it into Laird. Laird, nice pass. Oh, and Raven Thomas just couldn't get the ball to foul. Now a frustration foul called on Raven Thomas. What a pass there.
That was pretty sweet, Scoop. Obviously Jay being one of the taller girls out there, able to look over top of everyone, and great feed, back cut by Raven.
Just a little bit too hard on the shot right there by Raven. She's a southpaw, left-hander. Hey, Oriole Nation, Ludington Paint and Glass. They've been mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more located 213 South James Street, downtown Ludington. Call LP&G at 843-8250. Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all your projects. Proud to support Ludington Oriole Sports while being a sponsor on the Oriole Sports Network. Now we have a foul called on the Orioles as Shaylin Harmon went up with a shot. She is fouled by Jalen Laird, and Harmon at the free throw line for the Mariners. First free throw is no good. The LP&G points in the paint leader at Fremont. That was Peyton Welch with 6. Second free throw is up and good by Harmon. She gets 1 of 2. And the LP&G rebounds off the glass leader at Fremont. Also Peyton Welch with 6. So we thank Ludington Paint and Glass for sponsoring those two. There's a shot put up, no good there by Jerusalem. Rebound to Manistee. Ludington up 16-12. 4:18 to go in this opening half. Mariners on there's a shot put up, no good there by Grace Whitmer. And a pass intended for Lindsey Gardner, knocked out of bounds there by Eliana Jerusalem. Manistee basketball. They'll get the ball in to Kate Somsel. Somsel on the dribble. Double team now. Now she'll get it over to Gardner, to Whitmer. Good passing here by the Mariners. Whitmer got the ball over to Ava Mae Fett. Fett will give it up now to Somsel. 3:43 to go in the second quarter. Ludington up by 4, 16-12. Ludington defense really applying the pressure. Fett, three-pointer, no good. Ball kept alive there by Laird, but it goes back out, retrieved by Manistee. Gardner to Somsel, back to Gardner. They're not letting him have Gardner. They know Gardner's got good range on that three-point attempt. Harmon with it now, her shot no good, and she's fouled.
That was a long defense possession. That'll take the wind right out of you, but Ludington did a great job staying out there at the three-point line. Obviously, they had the one open three-pointer, but that was overall really good defense.
I concur with you, Evan. Shaylin Harmon at the free throw line for the Manistee Mariners. First attempt is no good.
Coach Stowe would have liked us to get that offensive rebound or defensive rebound. Jay with the back tip, not able to get it to anybody.
Harmon's second attempt. Good. No. Line violation on Manistee, so it will not count. Ludington basketball, they're up by 4, 16-12. Harmon's second free throw does not count, a line violation. Here comes Jerusalem ahead now to Raven Thomas. Thomas cross-court pass, three-point. Oh, she was getting set up. There's a drive. Up, good! I thought Kenyon would take the three, Evan. She didn't. She got the Manistee defender up in the air, went right around her, hits the layup, draws the foul, and she'll try to complete the old-fashioned three-point play.
You know, Kenyon did a great job there, catching the ball, looking like she was going to shoot. I mean, she even faked you out up here,
She
Scoop.
did.
And that Manistee girl ran right by her, and she had the nice take into some contact. She's going to show you how to do it the old way.
In fairness to me, Evan, I was a little farther away than the Manistee defender there. The free throw is up, no good, knocked out of bounds, and it will be Manistee basketball. Ludington up 18-12. Kelsey Bowman will check into the game for Ludington, as does Peyton Welch. 2:54 to go until the half. Our Indian Summer Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight will be Kaya Jones. Now Ludington defense forces a Manistee turnover.
Yeah, Ludington defense is looking great tonight.
Eliana Jerusalem to trigger the ball in. She'll get it in to Raven Thomas. There's a drive up. Too hard on the shot right there. Came off the glass too hard there by Jerusalem. And here comes Manistee. On the drive, baseline drive, Ava May Fett, shot no good. Rebound there by Grace Whitmer. And then she loses it. Now Jerusalem has it for the Orioles. 2:27 to go in the second quarter. Kenyon with it. Kenyon's pass is picked off now by Manistee's Kate Somsel. Her shot no good. And a foul is going to be called there on Madeline Kenyon. Looked like Kenyon played some pretty good defense there.
Yeah, maybe a little bit of contact. She's not happy about it, especially after the turnover on the other end.
Somsel's at the free throw line for Manistee. 2:17 to go in the second quarter. 6-point Oriole lead. Ludington was up by a point at the end of one, 10-9. Somsel's free throw up, no good. Remember, tomorrow night, Hawley Gym, Ludington against Manistee, boys JV, boys varsity basketball. Next Tuesday, the 11th of February, Military Appreciation Night at Hawley Gym. All veterans admitted, free admission. Second free throw, no good. And here come the Orioles. Peyton Welch with the ball. Welch will swing it now to Jerusalem. Jerusalem to Welch. Now to Kenyon. Kenyon will give it up to Raven Thomas. Now she'll swing it to Jerusalem. Peyton Welch down low. Back to Jerusalem. Her shot up, no good. Fought for with the ball. Welch, she loses it out of bounds, and it will be Manistee basketball, I believe. Yes. 1:49 to go in this second quarter. If you are having back and neck pain, Oriole Nation, and need to see a chiropractor to relieve that pain, don't hesitate. Go see Dr. Mark Yeck at Ludington Chiropractic. No appointment necessary. Ludington Chiropractic, strictly a walk-in clinic. That's Dr. Mark Yeck, Ludington Chiropractic, 5965 East Ludington Avenue, next to Pizza Hut. For questions, call 231-843-1874. Manistee on the attack, 1:36 to go. Now the Mariners throw the ball out of bounds, and that's caused by the great defensive pressure of the Ludington Orioles. Ball will be triggered in by Peyton Welch. She'll get it in to Madeline Kenyon. Now Kenyon's going to lose the ball out of bounds, so give credit to Manistee there for causing that turnover.
Yeah, I'd like to see Madeline just catch that ball. The first thing she wanted to do was put it on the floor, catch the ball, be strong with it, turn and face. I mean, you have 10 seconds to get it across half court. That's plenty of time. You know, get your teammate in the middle of the floor. It should be pretty simple to get it to him.
Hattie Driver checks into the Manistee lineup. Senior night here tonight at Manistee, and parents' night too, I believe. 1:20 to go in the second quarter. There's a pass out of bounds, and now give Ludington's defense credit. They cause a Manistee turnover. 1:17 left in the opening half. Ludington up 18-12. Boy, I tell you, both teams are fighting for every inch of ground they're getting here and getting these shots up. And we've seen so many turnovers. Case in point, there's another turnover as the Orioles turn it over, and now Manistee will turn it right back over to Ludington. It's hard to keep up with these. You got to have your head on a swivel.
Yeah.
An old Navy term that my old command master chiefs used to use all the time. Keep your head on a swivel. Three-pointer up, but no good there by Kenyon. That was a long three. It was right on line. And here comes Manistee now with 53 seconds to go in the opening half. Hattie Driver with it. She'll give it now to Maya Goodspeed, who's checked into the game. Goodspeed wears jersey number 2. Driver. Good defense there by Madeline Kenyon. Ball knocked out of bounds. It will be Manistee basketball. 34 seconds to go in the second quarter. Kate Somsell will trigger it in. Tipped, and now a foul is going to be called on Kelsey Bowman.
Yeah, Ludington making it hard for him to get it in.
That's the 15th foul on Ludington. So going to the free throw line for the Mariners will be Ava Mae Fett.
I'm still not used to this new rule on fouls reset every quarter. And
first free throw is up and good by Fett.
While I'm thinking of it, Scoop, I got to give a shout out to two people that I met recently, Tim and Barb Miller. They're from Montague, and they love to tune in and listen to OSN. And I was talking to Tim about his hockey puck collection.
Oh, really?
And I mentioned your name about the helmets. He goes, "Oh yeah, I know, Scoop." He's like, "I listen to OSN all the time." I said, "Yeah, so I actually do a little bit of color commentary with Scoop sometimes."
That's awesome.
They thought it was awesome. They love the Oriole Sports Network.
I think I've met Tim once or twice before, and yeah, that's great that he's a big fan of the Orioles and the OSN. Love hearing that. Now the Orioles had it. Manistee had a turnover. Now the Orioles turn it right back over to Manistee. And a shot now, Kenyon with a block right there, and it looked like she got mostly ball, but apparently, obviously, she got a little bit of body too. A
little bit of contact.
Yes. So Ludington right now is up 18-13, 11 seconds to go in this opening half, and at the free throw line for Manistee will be number 25, Hattie Driver, shooting 2. First free throw is good. That cuts the Oriole lead to 4 now, 18-14. Second attempt by Driver is up and good. So Ludington's lead has been cut down to 3 now with 10 seconds to go in the opening half. Ludington 18, Manistee 15. They'll get it in. Cole shot blocked right there. Manistee has it. And there's the buzzer, and your score at the half from Manistee. The Ludington Orioles 18, the Manistee Mariners 15. And we'll step aside now for 2 minutes here on 102.7 WMOM and the Oriole Sports Network. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation.
Safe Harbor Credit Union is your premier choice for all your banking needs. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, our members always come first. You're not just a member, you're family. This is Adam Johnson, President and CEO of Safe Harbor Credit Union and proud former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're thrilled to once again be the premier halftime sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. If you haven't yet experienced the Safe Harbor Credit Union difference, now is the perfect time to make the switch. We cherish our relationships with our members and our community student athletes. You'll find us in the stands cheering for that next Oriole win and in local classrooms teaching financial literacy. We believe in being the local financial institution that you can trust with all your banking needs. When you invest with us, your money stays local, and local decision-making ensures that your needs are our top priority. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Come visit us at our new location at 5511 US 10 here in Ludington. We can't wait to welcome you into our family at Safe Harbor Credit Union.
What makes great apple juice? Great apples. Who makes great apples? Easy. Michigan Farmers. Indian Summer represents only the best Michigan farmers, and all of its delicious products are made in Ludington. Ask for Indian Summer in your favorite store now.
Welcome back to Manistee. We're at the half. Girls varsity basketball, Ludington 18, Manistee 15. We'd like to thank Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor. Where your success is our success, we belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington or give them a call, 843-2323. Safe Harbor Credit Union. Ludington outscored the Mariners 8-6 in that second quarter after outscoring them 10-9 in the opening quarter. They lead 18-15. Evan, points at a premium right now. Both teams playing good defense, lots and lots of turnovers, and that's evidenced by that good defense.
Yeah.
You'd say the pressure.
Both teams are applying really good pressure, you know, a lot of hand movement. Make the easy passes.
Yeah.
I mean, that's, especially against this 2-3 zone, even if you have the space out closer to half court, I mean, you have the whole entire half of a court to pass the ball around. If this 2-3 zone decides to extend a little bit, we need to make the passes easy for our guards.
You know, you look at the first half scoring for the Orioles, they have hit 4 3-pointers of their 18 points. They have 4 3-pointers. Other than that, they only have 3 other field goals. Peyton Welch with 5 points in the first half, 8 for Madeline Kenyon, and 5 for Eliana Jerusalem. Only 3 Orioles have scored. Welch has 1 3-pointer, Kenyon has 2 3-pointers, Jerusalem has 1, and that's the Orioles scoring. For Manistee in the first half, they have 3 3-pointers, 2 by Lindsey Gardner, 1 by Kate Somsel. Somsel ends up with 3 points in the first half, 7 for Lindsey Gardner, 2 for Hattie Driver, 2 for Ava Mae Fett, and 1 for Shaylin Harmon. We want to thank Indian Summer Co-op. They are proud to be a sponsor of the Oriole Sports Network and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for the season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. Had the chance to interview Ludington Oriole Kaya Jones last night. We're going to listen to her interview right now here on 102.7 WMOM and the OSN. Welcome, Oriole Nation, to the Indian Summer. Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight. That player for tonight's game against the Manistee Mariners is Kaya Jones. Kaya is just a freshman, and she wears jersey number 4 and plays the guard position. Now, Kaya, what is the thing that you like best about being a Ludington Oriole girls basketball player?
I love that we play for a bigger purpose. We don't just play for the wins or the games or just the practices or just for ourselves. We play for our community and for a bigger purpose overall.
What do you like best about playing for Coach Warren Stowe?
He's a very good coach just overall, and then he gives you a lot of freedom to do your own stuff and play your game.
As a freshman, how has that been this year coming up onto the varsity? I'm sure your teammates have been very accepting and also have shown a lot of leadership. And put it in your words.
Yeah, they've all been very accepting, and you know, they're kind of passing the torch, pushing me like to be better in practice and just pushing me overall to be a better player.
Your favorite college sports team?
I would probably have to say the Nebraska volleyball team.
Favorite professional athlete?
Of course, Caitlin Clark.
Favorite college athlete?
I guess I would have to say my brother playing football for Calvin University.
I thought you might say Gage Jones there. Yeah, that's pretty good brother and a pretty good pretty good athlete at Calvin University, I should say. And what has Gage, what has he said to you this year? You know, he played varsity football, played 3 years of varsity football. He played up on the varsity baseball team for well over 3 years, and of course basketball too. He was. What advice has he passed on to you, Kaya?
He says just keep working. Like, my time will come to be that main player, and to just keep working.
Tell Oriole Nation your plans for spring sports, and also tell them what you did this past fall.
In the spring, I'll be playing soccer, and then in the fall, I played up on the varsity volleyball team.
Favorite teacher and class at Ludington High School?
I really do like Mr. Killips. He's a very relaxed teacher, and he kind of gives you some freedom in class, and it's a pretty easy class to take. So.
And what specific class is that?
AP World History.
Okay. Favorite food that Mom makes for you and your family?
I think I'd have to say meatloaf.
Pretty sure Gage said the same thing. Yeah. Your favorite restaurant in Ludington?
Of course, House of Flavors.
Favorite flavor of ice cream at Ludington House of Flavors?
Blue Moon.
Hey, that was my favorite for most of my life until 5-6 years ago, and one of my nieces said, Uncle Todd, you need to try Michigan Pothole. But I still like Blue Moon at times. Mm-hmm. Role model or role models that you have, Kaya?
I think I would just say all of my older brothers. They each have a part of them that I inspire to be a little bit more like each day.
Great answer there. And anybody watching or listening to tonight's telecast that you'd like to say hello to or send a shout out to?
I think I would have to give a little shout out to my grandma Paulette Kluge and my grandpa Roger Kluge.
Huge Oriole fans. They're definitely tuned into the OSN often, and they usually chime in, and always puts a smile on my face when I see Paulette Kluge has chimed in, to the OSN. So congratulations, Kaya, on being the Indian Summer Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight. All the best to you and your teammates the rest of the season. As always, go O's.
Thank you.
Welcome back to Manistee. Fun interview there with Kaya Jones, our Indian Summer Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight. Hey, Oriole Nation, the McGee Insurance Group has been serving West Michigan since 1939. They provide quality insurance coverage tailored to fit your needs and budget. McGee Insurance services include auto, commercial, home, health, life, and umbrella insurance. McGee Insurance Group, 5965 West US 10, located next door to Ludington Chiropractic and Dr. Mark Yuck. Call 231-845-5000. Evan, what do you think Coach Warren Stowe said to his girls at the intermission here?
To be patient on offense. It takes a little bit longer against this 2-3 zone. We've had some possessions where we work the ball really well, and we do get a very easy shot. And then, with Manistee showing us some pressure, we got to slow down a little bit. Nothing has to be super quick. We want to play fast, but you got to be smart when you play fast.
Alrighty, let's give some shout-outs to Oriole Nation who are tuned in tonight to the OSN. Carrie Henyon says, you got this, O's, watching from home. And Scoop, you should have known that was my son Gavin down there with Alex Smith. No, she didn't say that, but thanks for getting a hold of me, Carrie, on that. Well, if he had turned around, I would have known that was Gavin. Jeffrey Hansen, a big O's fan. Let's go, O's. We can do it. Shelly Anderson, you got this, O's, under the weather, so watching from home tonight. Go Jordan and team. Yes, we're glad to have Jordan back tonight. Ayana, did I say it right? Ayana Rangel, go Kenyon, watching from Aquinas College. That's Aquinas College. All right, Susan Stowe goes, go Orioles, great job, JV. And let's see here, Kelly Smith Van Houten, let's go Lady O's. Evan Claveau, hi Scoop, hi Julia, and hi Jackson G. And a special hi there to Evan McKinley, our color commentary man. That's from Evan Claveau. He's a big Oriole fan. Karen H. says, let's go O's. Do we got any other Oriole, anybody else chimed in? Nope, I think we're all caught up. Big thank you to all of Oriole Nation out there tuned in tonight to the OSN and 102.7 WMOM, rooting on the Orioles and supporting them. Lori Smith says go O's as well. Okay.
Ben and Terry Lehman are tuned in as well. Benny hit me up and he said he wanted to shout out. So shout out to Ben and Terry Lehman.
Ben and Terry Lehman from the Lehman family, the first family of Oriole basketball, right up there with the Hackert family. Would you say?
I would say
I mean, there's
so.
some other families out there too, but you speak to the Laymans and the Hackerts. Yep. There's,
3 of them.
Yep, yeah, definitely. Well, 4 Laymans.
4,
Levi, Levi, Ben, of course, Joshua, and Noah. And they're giving back now. They're all paying it forward, aren't they? Okay, the Manistee right off the bat, they get a basket. And scoring for Manistee, number 21, Lindsey Gardner, right off the get-go. And now the Manistee Mariners have got this game down to 1 point, Evan. Ludington up 18-17. There's a point right there, and she's going to be called for the travel right there. There's a point where you wish that Madeline right there in the lane, that's a point-blank shot. You want her to take that shot.
Yeah, just come to a jump stop. That's a nice, easy jumper.
All right, Manistee with the ball now. 7:30 to go in the third quarter. Ludington up by a point, 18-17. Shot put up there by Gardner, no good. And now Gardner's going to be called for the foul right there. I think she fouled Kenyon. On the court for the Orioles, and Gardner there, that's her. Let's see here, that's Gardner's, I think that might have been, obviously she's in some foul trouble because Coach Ken Cott got her out of there in a hurry. And now Ludington, Kenyon has the ball stolen from her by Manistee's Elena Edmondson. Edmondson now has the ball stolen by Peyton Welch. So we're seeing very similar play to the first half, Evan, thus far. 1 minute into this third quarter. Ludington with the ball. Kenyon, her pass to Peyton Welch. Peyton could not control the ball, and now Manistee has it.
Yeah, I'd like to see Kenyon just swing that ball back up top. It wasn't open. I know they want to get the ball to Peyton, but there will be a time when she'll be wide open.
Shot missed there. Now Ava Mayfett. Ludington didn't box her out right there, and Ava Mayfett gets the basket, and Manistee has a lead. Manistee 19, Ludington 18. 6:25 to go in the third quarter. Welch loses it, gets it back. Jump ball, possession arrow to the Ludington Orioles. Oriole Nation, Urca Auto Center, founded on trust, integrity, and respect, another of our fine sponsors. We are proud to offer these values in our sales and business practices so our customers keep returning. The vehicles on our lot have the best prices and quality in the area, so come by and see us today. The Urca family has been selling vehicles in Mason County for 4 generations. Urca Auto Center, 3736 West US 10. Call 845-6282. If you get a hold of Matt Urca, talk with him about how the Lions should get Myles Garrett. That'll really get him fired up. Him and I have been going back and forth a bit. We usually agree, him and I do. I'm one that's on the side, hey, let's go get Myles Garrett. Let's go. He's the piece we need to get us to the Super Bowl and to get us to the promised land. And they don't have to mortgage their future to go get him. That's my opinion. Okay, enough on Lions football. Hearing a lot of talk, like I said, about Myles Garrett. Hearing some talk about Cooper Kupp maybe going to the Lions.
The Ludington girls are kind of looking like the Lions against the Commanders right now in the second half. I like to see Ludington pick up the energy here.
Yeah. Foul called there on the Orioles, and shooting 2 for Manistee will be number 4, Elena Edmondson. Her first free throw is short. Manistee 19, Ludington 18. Orioles were up 10-9 at the end of 1. They were up 18-15 at the half. Edmondson's second attempt is up and no good. Ball out of bounds, last touched by Jalen Laird. So it's Manistee basketball. We're seeing some residue from Tuesday's game at Fremont, Evan, with the boxing out. Ludington's done a much better job tonight. Then again, Manistee is not Fremont.
Yeah, you're playing a little bit different team tonight, but Manistee, they crashed the glass, so, I mean, this is a good test to see how good our box out is.
That is true. They play hard. Manistee with the basketball, 5:47 to go in the third quarter. They lead by a point, 19-18. And then, I was wondering, that took a while. Jump ball is called there as Manistee's Grace Whitmer and Ludington's Madeline Kenyon tied that up. Possession arrow to Manistee. They'll trigger it in with the ball. Elena Edmondson. Edmondson. Fett, nice fake. And she'll, basket, no good. Rebound by one of the shortest girls on the court, Elena Edmondson. She gets it again. She missed the shot, gets the rebound off her missed shot. And now Whitmer with it. Whitmer, nice give and go there. Nice block by the Orioles. That was Laird with the block. Welch up and no good. Rebound, however, to Laird. Kenyon with it now. You know, we got that three-pointer at the other end in the first half, and that was one that was maybe a little payback. Nice drive there, however, by Jerusalem, who gets the basket.
Eliana step around the defender.
Yes, Jerusalem with the basket. Now a foul is going to be called, I believe, on Peyton Welch. Ludington 20, Manistee 19.
You see the intensity of this game kind of picking up.
Yes. Mariners will get the ball in to Edmondson, trying to get it to Fett. Now with it, J.C. Cole, and Cole is going to be fouled. 4:41 to go in the third quarter. Ludington 20, Manistee 19. Into the Oriole lineup. Number 40, Jordan Anderson. Again, she is seeing limited minutes because she is under the weather. Talking with our technical engineer, Julia Habman, and she's in class with Jordan Anderson, a classmate. Of course, they were both seniors. She said that Jordan's temperature was 102 the other night. Now they try getting the ball to Jordan. It sails out of bounds, and it'll be Manistee basketball. Also coming into the game for Ludington, she had a heck of a JV game tonight, and that is number 43, and that is Grace Forfinski, just a freshman. This might be her varsity debut. I'm not positive on that. She had 20 points in the JV game tonight.
I was just going to ask you if this was her varsity debut or not, but we've seen a couple of Forfinskis come through the program now.
Oh, yes.
Obviously, Trey, the first one. And I believe there's a boy that's playing right now, right?
Asher Forfinski. He's a really good athlete as well. You know, and Eloise Kwitneski got her first varsity points the other night at Fremont. She's just a freshman. She's had some really good minutes on the JV team this year. Timeout, Ludington. 4:14 to go, third quarter. Full timeout, Ludington up 20-19. You're watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network, a bird's eye view of local sports, and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned. When you think paint, think Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all of your projects. With over 5,000 colors of top quality Benjamin Moore and Pittsburgh paint, you are bound to find the perfect colors for your next painting project. We are your color match experts. LP&G can help you design your Pinterest-worthy all-glass shower enclosure, bringing a spa-like feel to your home. We cover all your glass needs with on-site service of broken windows and screens and custom-cut tabletops, mirrors, and plexiglass. Ludington Paint and Glass, mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more, located at 213 South James Street in downtown Ludington. Call Ludington Paint and Glass at 231-843-8250. Follow us on Facebook at Ludington Paint and Glass. LP&G is proud to support Ludington sports. Welcome back to Manistee. Ludington with the basketball. They have a 1-point lead, 20-19. 4:10 left in the third quarter. Jordan Anderson with it. Ball tipped and out of bounds. It's going to be Manistee basketball. Both of these teams have turned the ball over a lot in this ball game, Evan.
Yeah, the comparison with turnovers in the score might be pretty similar.
Great job there by Ludington's Grace Forfinski as she causes a Manistee turnover.
You know, she loves playing defense, and playing for Ludington, you have to love to play defense, but no one loves it more than Grace Forfinski.
You know, Grace Forfinski's mom, Trish, was a tremendous athlete at Grand Haven High School. She's in their Hall of Fame, I do believe. Grace's mom, Trish.
You know, you saw Trey out there a few years ago. He he got his whole team going on the defensive end.
Three-pointer, Kenyon, no good. And was saved there by Peyton Welch, but she saved it right to a Manistee Mariner player. It was actually 21. That was Lindsey Gardner. Good defense there by Forfinski. 3:28 to go in the third quarter. The Orioles up by a point, 20-19. This has been for both teams getting points. There's a shot up, no good there by Manistee's Elena Edmondson. The best analogy I can think of that comes right to my mind right now, of both teams, it's like been pulling teeth. It's how hard points have been at such a premium.
Yeah, both teams were playing great defense, but there's been too many unforced errors that need to be cleaned up.
Free throw is up, and oh boy, there's a hometown. That's a hometown bounce right there. Elena Edmondson gets the first free throw. We've got a tie game at 20 apiece. 3:21 to go in the third quarter. Edmondson to give her team the lead, no good. Rebound to Madeline Kenyon. Kenyon will bring the ball up. She'll give it up now to Peyton Welch. Welch back to Kenyon. Now to Welch. Three, no good. Rebound to Manistee's. There's a steal by Forfinski. Forfinski again. No good. Forfinski a third time. Wow! What work by the freshman, Grace Forfinski. If at first you don't succeed, try again. Forfinski gets the basket and gives Ludington a 2-point lead. And boy, did the bench erupt after that, the Ludington bench.
Yeah, she did it all on her own, too. Got the steal, 2 rebounds.
3-point attempt, Manistee, no good. Oh, but there's a bucket by Ava Mae Fett, and she's fouled. Fett to the free throw line. Try to give her team a lead. Order foul called on Grace Forfinski. Grace Forfinski, again, just a freshman. Ava Mae Fett at the free throw line for Manistee. We have 2:36 left in the third quarter. Free throw is up and in and out, no good. Rebound, Jordan Anderson. Anderson now, she'll outlet it to Peyton Welch. Welch. Timeout called by Coach Warren Stowe. A good timeout right there. Manistee was trapping, and Coach Stowe got the timeout in. It is a 30-second. We'll stay right here, and we want to thank Team Jamie Loney, 5-Star Real Estate. If you're thinking about selling your home or property, let Team Jamie Loney and Christina Simone at 5-Star Real Estate assist you. They'll walk you through the process step by step. Jamie and Christina take pride in their communication, organization, and putting clients' wants and needs first. Call Jamie Loney at 231-794-9740 or Christina Simone, 231-343-4598 today. Team Jamie Loney, 5-Star Real Estate, 513 South James Street in Ludington. Shout out to Dan Snigowski, who's watching. He says, go Orioles. Ludington basketball. J.C. Cole with it. She wears jersey 23. She'll give it now to Grace Forfinski. Back to J.C. Cole. Cole to Peyton Welch. Now to Jordan Anderson. Anderson over to Forfinski. Forfinski shot up. No good. Rebound Anderson. And now Anderson is going to be fouled. And the foul will be on Manistee's number 25. And that'll be Hattie Driver. 2:08 to go, third quarter. Ludington 22, Manistee 22. That was the third team foul on Manistee. Ludington's been whistled for 4. Into the Manistee lineup, number 53, Shaylin Harmon. Ludington, Forfinski to Anderson. Lot of bumping right there, and no whistle. Here comes Manistee. Ball out of bounds, and it'll be turned right back over to Ludington. Your thoughts, Evan, on the previous play down here at our end?
A lot of contact. And that's probably a play that Grace is used to running on the JV level. That's open pretty much every time, so I think she might have forced it just a little bit, but it's all part of growing, the difference between JV and varsity basketball.
Grace Forfinski with it. She'll give it up now to J.C. Cole. To Jerusalem. Layered on the baseline. Why? Oh, she got the ball there to Forfinski. Grace was going to go up with a shot right there, and she just got a little bit ahead of herself, loses the ball out of bounds, and it'll be Manistee basketball.
Yeah, good baseline drive by Jay, and a little backdoor cut by Grace.
Madeline Kenyon returns to the Oriole lineup. Here comes Manistee, 1:40 to go, third quarter. They'll get it in, and they get it into their tall girl there, Shaylin Harmon, who gets the basket. Manistee 24, Ludington 22. 1:27 to go in this third quarter. And now a foul is going to be called. Looked like Madeline Kenyon took one right in the face right there. She got an arm or elbow in the throat the other night at Fremont.
Yeah, I'd like to see Madeline not dribble right into that corner there at the top, just because it gives Manistee an extra couple of defenders and they can easy trap there.
Grace Forfinski with it. Forfinski, her pass is picked off now. Here come the Manistee Mariners. Kate Somsell, shot up, no good. Ball kept alive, and coming away with it is Grace Forfinski for the Orioles. She'll get it ahead. The Orioles got numbers here. Shot up and good! Give the assist to Grace Forfinski. Give the basket to the Orioles, Madeline Kenyon. Ludington 24, there's a steal. Forfinski with it, and now she's going to be fouled. Boy, Grace Forfinski is a spark plug. You talk about an igniter. That's the definition right there. What she's come in here tonight at Manistee and done for the Orioles, Evan.
You want to know what the best part, Scoop? We could get her for 3 more years.
She's a freshman. Yeah, so the rest of this year, you're right, though. Yeah, exactly. You can just see it. She is an athlete. 49 seconds to go, third quarter. Ludington 24, Manistee 24. Forfinski will go to the free throw line. Grace Forfinski, she wears jersey number 43. Her free throw in and out, no good. Again, JV game tonight. She led Ludington with 20 points. She's got 2 here in this varsity game. Second attempt up and no good. Ball out of bounds and still with Ludington. Last touched by Manistee's Shaylin Harmon.
See if we can get a basket here. Get a lead going into the fourth quarter.
Yeah, watching Grace shoot her free throws there, not your typical free throw shooter. She back far from the free throw line and she takes like a jump shot.
Don't have to worry about a lane violation.
Yeah, exactly. All right, Ludington will get the ball in, and with it, Kenyon to Kelsey Bowman. Now to Laird, shot up, good! Great ball movement by the Orioles there. Jalen Laird gets the basket. Good ball movement to get Jalen the ball. You'd like to see her do that more often. Turn around right there, face the hoop. And Forfinski again causing all kinds of havoc out there in defense for the Orioles. Ludington up 26-24. Fett with a three-pointer, no good. Rebound fought for Bowman. Bowman has it, loses it. And now a foul is going to be called as she lost the ball there to Manistee's Lindsey Gardner. Gardner went up for the shot and got fouled. She'll go to the free throw line and shoot 2. Ludington up 26-24, 16 seconds to go in the third quarter. This is shaping up to be one heck of a finish come the fourth quarter, Evan.
Yeah, I love competitive ball games.
They are a lot of fun to announce. First free throw is no good by the Mariners' Lindsey Gardner. Again, kudos in a OSN Bravo Zulu salute to both Alex Smith, there misses both free throws right there, and to Gavin Henyon. They are Ludington's complete student section tonight, the 2 of them, Alex Smith and Gavin Henyon. All right, Ludington with the ball, 3 seconds, they're going to get a shot off. They do. Laird, in and out, no good. And at the end of 3 from Manistee, your score, the Ludington Orioles 26, the Manistee Mariners 24. You're watching and listening to the OSN and 102.7 WMOM. We're here today with Mike Benedict, the proprietor of Benedict's Auto Center. And Mike Benedict, what is it that sets Benedict's Auto Center apart from other businesses here in Mason County?
I'm going to go with the old cliche word, and I'm going to say customer service. Like to spend the time with the customer, give them the kind of all the Q&As, answer all the questions they might have pertaining to the damaged vehicle, what's going to happen next, and then I walk them through the process going forward that I'm going to handle things. We take it apart, find additional damage, call the insurance company, we take care of all the work from there for them, keep them clued in what's going on so they know about when they'll be receiving their car back.
Let the viewers out there and the listeners know, Mike, there's a perception that you have to go where your insurance company tells you. That is not the case, is it?
Not true at all. What I always suggest they do is they go and they talk to either the manager or the owner of the business. Be comfortable where you take the car, have them answer your questions, and that's where you want to go. If you're comfortable with them, that's what you want to do, and it's your car, you go where you want.
Benedict's Auto Body, your trusted one-stop collision and repair shop. Welcome back to Manistee. Ludington was outscored by Manistee 9-8 in that third quarter. Ludington was up 18-15 at the half. As a result, Ludington has a 2-point lead as we enter the fourth quarter. They're up 26-24. Manistee with the basketball. Should be a great last 8 minutes of play here, Evan. They'll work it inside, shot up and in by Manistee's Shaylin Harmon. And we got a tie game once again. 26 apiece with 7:39 to go. Welch with it now. She'll give it to Kenyon. Back to Welch. To Kenyon. They'll swing it now. Three-pointer. Jerusalem. God! Oh, Eliana's just got that ball, and she just stuck it right there. Nothing but net.
Knocked down. No one came out on her. I
Yep.
mean, you have to shoot that one. And, Eliana's a good shooter.
No hesitation. Eliana got it and let it fly, and it drew nothing but the bottom of the net. Ludington up by 3 now, 29-26.
Be a good spark of energy for this team here at the start of the fourth quarter.
7:15 to go. Foul called on Jerusalem. On the court for Ludington, you got Laird, Welch, Kenyon, Jerusalem, and you also have out there, you got the other freshman out there right now, Eloise Kwitneski. Seeing her first action of the game. Three-point attempt, Manistee, no good. Right there is Fett, no good. And over the back foul there on Harmon.
Good box out.
Yeah, number 5, Eloise Kwitneski. She's had a very good year on the JV squad. Ludington with the ball. They have a 3-point lead. They'll get it now. Kwitneski, beautiful passing, and they get the bucket. Oh, tic-tac-toe, coast to coast, like butter and toast. Getting the basket there for the Orioles with Jalen Laird. That was beautiful the way they worked that ball.
The best part is these freshmen can come in from playing JV and are able to run the offense and defense that Coach Stowe wants them to do. I mean, that was beautiful.
Getting the bucket there for Manistee. And a timeout is called. We're going to stay right here. Getting that bucket for Manistee, I believe that was, let's see here. I think that was number 4, yeah. Elena Edmondson just got a basket for Manistee. And we have a timeout. Ludington up 31-28. And we want to thank North Star Chiropractic and Dr. Jacob Singh. North Star Chiropractic prides itself on taking care of Oriole athletes of all ages. The team at North Star Chiropractic is dedicated to helping Orioles prevent injuries, recover faster, and improve their overall performance. North Star's expert chiropractors understand the unique needs of athletes and use cutting-edge techniques to ensure a pain-free performance. At North Star Chiropractic, Oriole performance is our priority. That's North Star Chiropractic and Dr. Jacob Singh at 311 South Breath Avenue. Call 231-843-8200. 6:35 to go, Evan. Ludington up by 3, 31-28.
Got to take care of the ball here to finish the game.
Ludington basketball. Welch triggers the ball in to Laird. Now Laird will give it up to Jerusalem. Nice move by Jerusalem in the lane, shot up. God! Oh, you love the way that Eliana Jerusalem is taking charge right now. Ludington 33, Manistee 28. We're getting a spark from their freshmen as well right now. And that's Eloise Kwitneski and Grace Forfinski. Manistee basketball. They'll get it into the corner. Fett with it. Play by last. That was Madeline Wayward. Here's a steal by the Orioles. Ahead, Jerusalem. God! Eliana Jerusalem with the basket. Ludington up 35-28. 7-point lead, Ludington's biggest lead of the game.
Right there, Scoop. Big change of momentum, and let's finish this game strong.
5:59 to go. Coming into the Oriole lineup, number 4, Kaya Jones, our Indian Summer Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight. And she will replace Peyton Welch. Manistee on the attack. Good defense. A little too good on that defense there by Eliana Jerusalem. Jerusalem with 14 points, leading the Orioles tonight. Madeline Kenyon has 10. 5 for Welch, 4 for Laird, 2 for Grace Forfinski. Manistee on the attack, 5:45. Good job there. That was Kwitneski with the deflection right there. Jerusalem shot up, no good. Rebound to Manistee's number 25, Hattie Driver. Manistee on the attack, shot up. Crazy shot put up there, underhand scoop shot. Off the mark. Ludington comes away with it. Now Laird has it. Ludington's got numbers. They got a 3-on-0 break right here. They'll get it ahead. Oh, Kwitnewski, and she's going to be called for the travel. Oh, my. She just got ahead of herself a little bit there. Too much, Evan. And I almost took a digger.
You know, that was a great job by Eliana to find Eloise to try to get her first varsity points.
Oh, and she got her first points the other night at Fremont. But, hey, we want some more, you know, so she just got ahead of herself a little. Now there's a turnover by Manistee. Eloise just got ahead of herself a little bit. She was going to secure the ball and put it up. It just went off and out of bounds. But now Ludington's got it back. On the court right now for Ludington, you have Jerusalem, Kenyon, Jones, Kwitneski, and Laird. Jerusalem with it. She'll get it ahead now. Kaya Jones. Now Kaya will be called for the travel. Into the Oriole lineup, number 2, Peyton Welch. Number 23, J.C. Cole. 4:53 left. Ludington up by 7. 35-28. We'll be with you tomorrow night from Hawley Gym. Ludington boys JV and varsity basketball. There's a shot. Oh, tough shot. Ava Mae Fett, very tough shot right there. She gets it to fall. Now Ludington up 35-30. 5-point Oriole lead. Welch. Peyton Welch. Nice pass and a bucket. Eloise Kwitneski with the assist to Peyton Welch. Ludington up 37-30. Now a foul called on the Orioles. J.C. Cole called for the foul. You look, Evan, at the freshman Ludington has. Eloise Kwitneski, Grace Forfinski, and Kaya Jones, who's been up with the varsity the entire season. That's just 3 off the top of my head.
Yeah, I know that there's a couple more up on the JV team as well.
They got some really good athletes in that freshman class. They'll get it in. Shot blocked right there. Kwitneski, a big defensive play for the Orioles against Ava Mae Fett. With the ball now for Ludington. Kaya Jones, and now she's going to be hacked right there. Oh, actually, we have a timeout called by Coach Warrenstow. I'm not sure if she got the ball across midcourt. He wasn't sure. He knew they were getting close to a 10-second violation. We have a timeout. Ludington up 37-30. It's a 30-second timeout. We're going to stay here. We want to give some love to the team at Hankwitz Heating and Cooling. And they, in turn, would like to invite new and existing customers to give them a call today to schedule winter service or a free estimate to upgrade your home's heating and cooling equipment. Don't get caught in the cold. Depend on us to bring you trusted integrity and lasting reliability. We specialize in service and installation of Heil furnaces and air conditioners, a trusted name in the heating and cooling industry for over 50 years. Currently serving all of Mason County and northern Pentwater. Give our office a call today for winter furnace service and new HVAC equipment options and details. Call 231-843-2809. We are licensed and insured, locally owned and proudly operated by the Hankwitz family since 1975. Wishing all West Michigan athletes a great season. Kaya Jones with the ball. J.C. Cole now to Welch. Welch to Laird, back to Welch. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound to Manistee's number 25, and that Hattie Driver. There's a shot on the way up, no good there by Lindsey Gardner. Rebound up, no good by Shaylin Harmon, and here come the Orioles. Kaya Jones has it, outlets it to Peyton Welch. Ludington's got to realize with a 7-point lead, Evan, that the friend is their clock right now. Take a little air out of that ball. Kaya Jones with it. Now to J.C. Cole, back to Jones. Kaya's pass, though, that's an ill-advised pass right there. It's picked off by Lindsey Gardner. Gardner, shot no good. Ball batted out of bounds. Last touch by the Manistee Mariners. Much to the chagrin of the Manistee student section. Into the Oriole lineup, Eliana Jeruzal. 3:03 remaining in the game. Ludington 37, Manistee 30. Jeruzal triggers it into J.C. Cole. J.C. on the dribble. Her pass deflected. Eloise Kwitneski, nice pass there. Shot up, oh, no good there by Peyton Welch. That was a heck of a pass from Eloise Kwitneski right there. Peyton just couldn't get it to fall. And now a foul is going to be called on the Orioles, and I believe it'll be on Peyton Welch. 2:45 remaining in the game. Make sure you stay tuned for the Smith and Eddy post-game show. I'll be talking to Oriole head coach Warren Stowe. Going to the Oriole bench after putting in some invaluable minutes right there, Eloise Kwitneski. Also J.C. Cole. There's a pass thrown in, out of bounds. It'll be Ludington basketball, I do believe. Yes, it will be. On the court for the Orioles right now, you have Jalen Laird, Jordan Anderson, who's checked in. You also have Eliana Jeruzal out there. You have Madeline Kenyon, and you have Peyton Welch. They got the 3 seniors out there right now and the 2 juniors who've been seeing a lot of playing time as well.
I'd like to see Ludington just space this offense out, take a little bit of time off, get the shot that we want.
With the ball, Madeline Kenyon. Kenyon now will give it to Jeruzal. Now to Welch, back to Jeruzal. 2:18 left in the game. Welch for 3, good! As Rich Kirby loves to say, boom! Big three-pointer there for Peyton Welch.
You know, that's a shot that Coach Stowe's probably like, if you make it, okay, but if you miss it, he's not going to be happy because, you know, we don't need a three-pointer right now. He just wants easy shots.
10-point Oriole lead, Evan, 40-30.
But, you know, she knocked it down, Coach Stowe. I mean, he had a big smile on his face.
Oh, now here's a turnover by the Orioles. I totally understand where you're coming from with that. Yeah, exactly. If you hit it, he's going to be happy with, which he did. She absolutely buried it right there. Nothing but net. If you miss it, Coach Stowe would not be happy. We have a timeout, Manistee. It's a full timeout. 1:47 left in the game. Ludington 40, Manistee 30. We'll step aside. You're watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM.
Welcome to House of Flavors, Michigan's largest ice cream producer. But we're more than just ice cream. We exist to make ice cream, feed people, and make our world a better place. We donate 25% of all profits to charity annually. You heard that right. We are dedicated, innovative, adaptable. Come join our team. We are looking for amazing people to join our team in maintenance, operations, palletizing, warehouse, CDL drivers. We provide career development opportunities, year-round stability, competitive wages, health insurance, 401k retirement, bonuses, profit sharing, and free ice cream. Join us to make ice cream and make a difference. Find your career today at houseofflavors.com/careers.
Ludington 40, Manistee 30, 1:47 left in this West Michigan Conference Lakes Division matchup between these two longtime arch rivals. Manistee with the basketball. They need some instant points. Three-point attempt up, no good. That was launched by Ava May Fett. Rebound to Manistee. With it is the Mariners' Hattie driver. Now Ludington comes up with it. 1:30 to go. Kenyon will get it now to Jordan Anderson. Her pass to Laird. Nice pass from Laird. Get in the basket. Eliana Jeruzel. Great passing there. Beautiful pass there from Laird, and Jeruzel gets the basket. Ludington had the number. Once they broke the press there, Evan, they had the numbers.
Yeah, and Ludington's done a great job tonight breaking that press. I mean, obviously we've had a few turnovers, but for the most part, we were able to get someone right in the center of that 2-2-1 zone and look opposite, and we've got a couple of easy layups off of it.
1:16 to go. Ludington up by 12, 42-30. Laird to Anderson. Now Anderson will be fouled immediately by the Mariners' Madeline Wayward. As I was talking to Coach Stowe during the pregame, I said there's not a better tonic than facing your arch rivals after a game like the game they had at Fremont on Tuesday. He totally concurred and agreed with me. And this has been what the Orioles needed. 1:09 to go. They're up 42-30. Look at that Oriole bench. You can see the enthusiasm over there. Hey, we got to give some love to Ludington Paint and Glass, mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more located at 213 South James Street, downtown Ludington. Call LP&G at 843-8250. Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all of your projects. Proud to support Ludington Oriole Sports while being a sponsor on the Oriole Sports Network. Also a shout out to Urca Auto Center, founded on trust, integrity, and respect. We are proud to offer these values in our sales and business practices so our customers keep coming back. The vehicles on our lot have the best prices and quality in the area, so come by and see us today. The Urca family has been selling vehicles in Mason County for 4 generations. Urca Auto Center, 3736 West US 10. Call 845-6282. Matt Urca, if you're out there listening, I hope you're not upset with me, but you're not selling Buicks anymore. So I had to go to Grand Rapids, to Todd Wenzel Buick. That's where my wife went as well. I am pumped up. I got a Buick today, a Buick Encore, the Sport Touring, the ST, and it is got all the bells and whistles. I am pretty excited, especially with the color, Evan.
Yeah, the Honolulu blue.
Yes. I don't know if they really call it the Honolulu blue. I do. I like to call it. It's a little bit lighter than what the Lions colors officially are, but close enough. All right, back to action here. Jordan Anderson's shot is no good, out of bounds. It'll be Manistee basketball. We have 58 seconds to go. Ludington up by 12, 42-30.
Really able to open up this game in the fourth quarter. Shut down Manistee on the offensive end and turned up the intensity on the defensive end.
Marie Tara says, love seeing the spark. We do too, Marie. That the freshman girls are bringing. Keep it up, Lady O's. We've talked about that. The spark, the energy that those freshmen have brought. Grace Forfinski and also Eloise Kwitneski, and of course Kaya Jones, who's been up all year with the Ludington. Ludington there, pass. Manistee will get it right there. 33 seconds to go. Now Ludington will get it back. Madeline Kenyon with it. Kenyon over there to Jeruzel, now to Anderson, and Anderson's going to be fouled. I think Coach Warren Stowe probably will keep these freshmen up for the rest of the season and going into the tournament run. Don't you think, Evan?
I could see him, getting some minutes down the stretch, especially with what I've seen tonight.
Or at least utilizing the 5-quarter rule. All right, now Kenyon with it now. Welch, we're down to 17 seconds. Anderson at the free throw line. She'll give it now. Ludington just happy to play a little keep away. We're down to 11 seconds to go. Orioles up 42-30. It's going to be a great, great win for the Ludington Orioles tonight after that really tough loss at Fremont the other night on Tuesday. Ludington up 42-30 with 4.2 seconds to go. It's going to be their 12th win of the season.
Yeah, hopefully this gives them a little bit of a spark down the stretch of the season.
They'll get the ball into Kenyon. She loses it. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, and the ball will go out of bounds, and there's the horn, and Ludington comes away with a nice 12-point victory over their arch rivals tonight, 42-30. So Ludington, a nice bounce-back win over Manistee, 42-30. And at this time, we're going to step aside for 2 minutes. When we come back, we'll have the Smith & Eddy post-game show coming your way here on 102.7 WMOM and the Oriole Sports Network. Stay tuned.
Smith & Eddy Insurance in partnership with Auto Owners Insurance. Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and providing insurance solutions as the area's largest independent agency. Here at Smith & Eddy Insurance, in partnership with Auto Owners, we offer the most experienced staff, the widest array of policies, and we have partnered with Auto Owners Insurance to provide exceptional solutions for our customers. With new technology and an old-school philosophy, our team is committed to delivering a winning customer experience by placing the right people in the right roles. Proudly serving all of West Michigan from our 4 convenient locations in Bear Lake, Scottville, Manistee, and in Hart, Smith & Eddy and Auto Owners remains deeply committed to the communities we serve and dedicated to meeting your insurance needs. Smith & Eddy Insurance in partnership with Auto Owners Insurance.
What makes great apple juice? Great apples. Who makes great apples? Easy. Michigan Farmers. Indian Summer represents only the best Michigan farmers, and all of its delicious products are made in Ludington. Ask for Indian Summer in your favorite store now.
Welcome back to Manistee Ludington, a 42-30 winner over the Manistee Mariners tonight. Ludington, a big fourth quarter. They needed it, Evan. They were only up by 2 entering the fourth quarter. They win 42-30, but they outscored Manistee 16-6 in that fourth quarter. Ludington outscores Manistee 10-9 in the first, 8-6 in the second. They were outscored 9-8 in the third, but big 10-point cushion in the fourth there, outscoring them 16-6. The Orioles were up 18-15 at the half. They led 26-24 at the end of 3. They win 42-30. Shout out to Smith & Eddy Insurance, our exclusive post-game sponsor. Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. Scoring tonight for Manistee, 3 points for Kate Somsel, 3 for Elena Edmondson, 9 for Lindsey Gardner, 2 for Hattie Driver, 8 for Ava Mae Fett, and 5 points for Shaylin Harmon. For the Ludington Orioles tonight, getting that spark from their freshman ball players, and also Eliana Jeruzel had a tremendous ball game tonight. They had 8 points from Peyton Welch, 10 from Madeline Kenyon, 4 from Jalen Laird. Eliana Jeruzel tonight, let's see, 5, 7, 10, 12, 14, 16 points for the senior Eliana Jeruzel. 2 points for Grace Forfinski and 2 points for Eloise Kwitneski. And just a really nice overall win, Evan.
Yeah, I'm going to give a big shout out to those freshmen who came in. You know, it was a tight game, and for Coach Stowe to trust them to come in against your rival, I mean, those are big shoes to type of fill. And they came in, they brought a spark to this entire team. You saw that when they came in, that bench started standing up, put energy into the rest of the gym, and really propelled them to the victory.
You saw the energy that they displayed out there, and that translated, I mean, contagious. When they made big plays, they created turnovers. And you saw how that affected the Oriole bench. It energized them.
They sure did.
Yes, it definitely did. Hey, we want to remind you before Coach Stowe gets up here that we will be back with you tomorrow night, the OSN and 102.7 WMOM from Hawley Gym. The Manistee JV and Varsity boys basketball teams will be at Hawley. We will live stream the JV game on the Oriole Sports Network, and we will have the varsity game on the OSN and 102.7 WMOM. It should be a very good varsity game tomorrow night. I know we handled them rather easily here at Manistee earlier in the year, but their 2-3 zone has given some teams some fits this year. They gave Whitehall all they could handle early in the season. Whitehall pulled that game out, but they didn't pull it out till late, and they upset Muskegon Oak Ridge not too long back. So,
yeah, 2-3 zone can be dangerous, especially if you're not able to knock down some outside shots. But, you know, I totally expect Ludington to come prepared tomorrow, and Coach Schenk has had Manistee's number over the last few years.
Well, I don't believe that Manistee has defeated Ludington in boys basketball since 2011. I'll have to go back and do a little research on that, but I'm pretty sure it was 2011. And I know that it was before I was doing radio, before I was with KLA for 1 year, then MOM, and then of course now the Oriole Sports Network. I was doing public address announcing at Hawley Gym, which I loved. And I remember 1 year the districts was held there. Ludington had no business being in the district championship game, but Coach Shank is known for that. He took a team that was well below 500.
9-10 Orioles.
There were some very good teams in that district that year. I know that Cadillac was very good. Benzie Central was in there. Mason County Central. And Manistee had a very good year that year, and they defeated us both times that year during the regular season. And we ended up knocking off a couple of teams, and Manistee made their way to the championship, and it was a close ball game all the way to the very end. Ludington had a lead till late in the ball game, and then I think it was Jacob Kiss who hit a big shot for Manistee. Manistee pulled it out, but I tell you what, it was one heck of a ball game in that Manistee team. And I remember the trophy presentation, I followed my script, but I didn't purposely do this. I didn't mention the Manistee starters, and the Manistee section of fans just went berserk. and but I think that was 2008 or 9, right? In that, no, I think it was 2009 or 10, sometime in that time frame. Well, coming up right now, Coach Warren Stowe. Evan's going to hand the headset over to him. And Coach Stowe, very big smile on his face as compared to Tuesday night at Fremont. But that's about the most down I think I've ever seen you as Ludington's varsity coach. But I'll tell you what, we talked about it in the pregame tonight, your interview, how this was the perfect mix to get back from that game Tuesday at Fremont to play your arch rival Manistee. And I'll tell you, it was a tight game for most of the majority of the game tonight. Yeah. But the spark that your freshman girls provided tonight, that's got to really put an ear-to-ear grin on your face.
It does, that, and we needed that spark. The defense was good all night long. It certainly wasn't bad. It's just on the offensive end, I think in the first quarter, too many turnovers. Mm-hmm. We were right back where we left off against Fremont. I thought we cleaned that up a little bit moving forward, and just out of sorts offensively, and that's credit to Manistee. They switched some defenses in the first half. They're throwing different presses at you, and we're trying to play advantage basketball. And then I'm also telling girls to make good decisions. So maybe there's a little overcoaching there for me. But you're right. When Grace got in the game there at that X1, the energy level went up, no doubt about it. And then everybody feeds on that. Feeds. Coach Johnstone and I were talking about that today. It's always that, energy feeds the good play. You need the energy to have the good play. It's often not the other way around. Yes. So I'm really proud of the group, because once we started getting that pep in our step, that's when it ballooned from a tied game or a down. We were down, I don't know if we were down two or 3, but to us getting a comfortable lead, Elle hit a big shot on the wing to put us up 3, and we didn't look back. Yeah. Eloise Quitneski also had a bucket tonight and provided some spark for your team out there. But as you said, Coach, everybody feeds off that. Your whole bench, it was watching your bench when they would make a big defensive play and cause a turnover. Grace Forfinski, who had a heck of a night tonight. She had 20 in the JV game. Yeah. And then she provides a spark here tonight. You've had Kaya Jones up all season long. Yeah. She's a freshman. You got some talent down there at the freshman level. Yeah, and, I feel very blessed. That whole JV group, I could name them all. Mm-hmm. Charlie, Delana, Allie, Heston, Claire, Liana, Eloise, I'm probably missing somebody, Grace. At some point they practiced with us, this year, and the reason there is just what you saw tonight. It's the whole mentality of a rising tide lifts all the boats. They come in, compete, and that makes us better and prepares us for games like this. So. Exactly, and I didn't mean to slight any of your sophomores there down on the JV team, because they've had a fantastic year. Only the one lost to Grand Haven early in the year by 6 points. Eliana Jerusalem tonight, all over the court as well, providing that senior leadership. Jordan Anderson under the weather, but she gave you all she could tonight. And Peyton Welch as well. Those 3 seniors, the leadership they have provided this season. Big reason why you got your 12th win tonight. And as you said, Manistee never had more than the 2-point lead against your girls, and you pulled away late. And again, give credit to both teams' defense, though. I mean, it was nip and tuck. You look at the end of one, it was 10-9, 18-15 at the half, and it was just so tough for either team to score
I tonight.
We just had trouble scoring all night, and that's credit to them. They did a really good job of matching up with us in their zone, and I think we helped them at times with some of our decision making. But yeah, those three seniors played great. Eliana, Jordan, and Peyton all had great games. Jordan would have played all 32 if I would have let her.
Sure.
That's on me. I know she wanted to and was more than willing, but we got to look at the long run for the kid, and we got to make sure that she's got an opportunity to rest here over the weekend, and then into next week it's back on to normal for Jordan. But the minute she was in there, she was the same great player that she is, and I think Peyton at times might have been a little frustrated tonight that her normal shots weren't falling for her, but I was very proud of Peyton as well for just powering through that. You could tell there was a little frustration just playing through it and not letting it slip on the defensive end.
Boy, when your girls broke the press for Manistee and were able to get the ball up court with a nice crisp passing right there, they're very effective tonight.
Yeah,
when they were able to do that.
Yeah, at times. Sometimes we still got to make some good decisions when we do that.
Yeah.
But I agree. When we can do that and make good decisions, it's a really good thing. So we're still learning on that, and we sometimes falter in our decision making, but that's what basketball is all about. We just got to keep working at it.
Got to give credit tonight too, also, Coach, and I'll let you go here. We had Alex Smith and we had Gavin Henyon here. They were the representation of our student section tonight.
Well, yeah, I do give Henyon and Alex some credit for us. We needed that support, so thank you for coming out and supporting.
Yeah.
And it's not the nicest weather up here,
that's true.
with the wind, so I don't slight anybody for staying home. But no, thank you. I'm glad everybody was able to watch, and just really, really proud of our effort. I told them in the locker room after the game, if we can start bottling up a little bit of what we saw in the second half, the sky's the limit. That at least puts you in the conversation of competing with any team on your schedule. And then if we can clean some things up on the offensive end and be a little more opportunistic with the decisions we're making, we can be very, very successful.
Well, Coach, your girls are off for a week now, correct? Till Thursday, February 13th?
Correct, yeah.
And then we'll be covering that game at Hawley next Thursday against Muskegon Orchard View. We got a couple of boys' games to cover. Actually, two boys' games to cover now. Tomorrow night we'll be at Hawley, Manistee boys in town, and then Tuesday, February 11th at Hawley, Montague will be in town. That's going to be Military Appreciation Night.
Okay.
So
great.
All veterans get in for free that night.
Yeah, great.
So
great.
That'll be great.
Yeah, John Snow was telling me about that, so that'll be awesome. We participated in that at Cadillac this year, and it was a really cool event. So no doubt, it's a great cause.
So enjoy this one. I know you will over the weekend, you and your girls, and have a safe ride back. I'm sure you're probably going to. We're not taking the back route back. We're going to take the highway.
Go 31, I think, too.
Yeah.
And thank you. And shout out to Emma McKinley if she's listening. She texted me before Fremont, and I was busy. I forgot to text her back. So hi, Emma. And then my mom's birthday is tomorrow too. So happy birthday, Mom.
So happy birthday to Coach Warren Stowe's mom.
Thanks for being here. Go O's.
And go O's. Thanks, Coach. Coach Warren Stowe, big smile on his face as well. He should have. His girls win by 12 tonight, 42-30 over arch rival Manistee in a West Michigan Conference Lakes Division matchup. And make sure you check out the OSN page later tonight. We'll have the box scores for the JV and the varsity games. And with that said, for our executive producer, executive director Thad Shank, also for my color commentary man tonight, Evan McKinley, as well as my OSN technical engineer and 102.7 WMOM technical engineer, the one and only Julia Habman, and the OSN cameraman Jackson Jenner. This is the voice of the Orioles, Todd Scoop Hansen, saying so long from Manistee High School. Again, your final score in varsity girls basketball action, the Ludington Orioles 42, the Manistee Mariners 30. Good night.